for me. But I'm also going to check out their other things that they do because they offer laser hair removal, body contouring, all kinds of anti-aging treatments, and sexual renewal for both men and women. If you want to check out everything they have to offer, make sure you go to beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com. And they're super easy to find right in that Fresh Market Plaza off of Indiantown Road in Jupiter.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Here's what no recovery, no fee means at our firm. First, your initial consultation is absolutely free. Next, we understand that most people don't have the money to pay hourly attorney's fees, so you only pay us a percentage of your recovery if we win. Finally, there are expenses in working a case up. We advance these costs as well. If we make no recovery, you don't owe these either. Visit forthepeople.com for more information. No charge there either.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end. The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Do you believe that something great can be even better? We do. By adding sweetened peaches to creamy peach ice cream, Bluebell has raised the bar on flavor. Try a half-gallon or pint of Peachy Peach today. You'll be better for it.
The good old days are being made right now. The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Winn-Dixie supermarkets.
Hi, this is Earl Ron, president of New South Window. New South makes windows that are energy efficient and hurricane resistant. You get both. New South is the factory and eliminates the middleman. Don't even think of buying windows until you see what our factory can do for you.
Going on now. Save 35% off. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center. Won't find any big problems along 95 right now in Palm Beach County. Things are looking good in West Palm, north towards the Garden, south towards the Lake Worth area and into Boca. It just gets busier as you get further south, but we're not seeing any big tie-ups. We do have some slowdowns westbound along North Lake Boulevard. This is in the North Palm area, just to the west of US 1. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Kelly Blue Book. Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer is an official offer to buy your car. Enter your vehicle ID info, answer some questions, then get a no-obligation offer to sell or trade it. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car, schedule a time, and drive away with confidence. For all of the its, kbb.com it.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the keyword FUN, F-U-N, on our website, realradio921.com. That's FUN, F-U-N, on our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Today is a great day.
Why? Why is that?
It is Earth Day.
I mean, I love the earth.
Penthouse. Wow, great view.
listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yes, it is a Friday. It kicks off the weekend, and everybody gets jacked up for the weekend. And The Penthouse has some good stuff for you today. 9 chances a day to win $1,000. Don't forget about that. Who doesn't want $1,000? And then a big opportunity for 11:45 Sunfest tickets. Everybody wants Sunfest tickets. Everybody's calling me. Listen, you got a chance at 11:45 to win Sunfest tickets from the Penthouse. A lot going on this day and a lot going on the weekend that we'll break into. Jimmy, good morning.
Hello and good morning.
And good morning, Francis.
Hello, good morning, and TGIF.
Thank God it's Friday.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Fran.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I think.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're back in the icebox today. Not that anybody cares.
TGIF, the Greek is frugal.
Oh, my God. My ears are frozen already.
Yeah, you guys want to take a field trip outside?
Let's go. Let's go. No problem. I'll leave everything potted up. We'll go outside.
Perfect.
Get some microphones. Take them outside.
Love it. And thank you, Jimmy, by the way, because he did us a solid, and he texted us this morning. And I know G had already left, but I know you have a couple sweatshirts here. But you sent a text, and I don't know where I was. I was either at the gym or getting ready, but I was like, thank you. Because I was going to shoot you a text and ask you what I should wear to work. How should I dress today?
Because we can only seem to be either 60 degrees or 85 degrees.
Yeah. It's just there's no in between, and I know it sounds like we're bitching, but it is cold.
Oh, yeah, I'm bitching.
My fingers, and I'm not. My fingers are freezing.
Oh, yeah. I got a runny nose.
And it's just because it's just weird. I do too, and it's just weird because you walk outside and it's so damn hot that you don't want to because I know afterwards I have to go out to Abacoa, and I don't want to be in a sweater walking outside.
Hey, what's happening?
So you got to wear layers to come into work.
Yeah, people are thinking like you're on drugs or something. You got a sweater on for.
Yeah, I got a sweater with a hoodie on.
He's stripping.
Coming up on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, my God. That kid's stripping. No, everything we touch in here is ice cold. It's just cold. But again, not bitching, just making you...
Venting.
Venting. I learned that the hard
bitching.
way.
Yeah, you're right.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, all right. So then you can bitch if it's rightfully so. Okay, well, at least I learned that.
Somebody's just got to come in here. Next time we have those AC guys in here, or whoever it is, just show us where the correct thermostat is.
There is one. Yeah, there is one.
We have 2 in here, and I don't know if any of them work.
I don't think they do.
No.
Okay.
Well, every room has one.
Yeah, they're
and
just
I've
for
been
show?
slowly finding out. Well, I think there's dampeners that are up in the vents, right? So if we wanted to turn ours down, we could turn it, well, in that case, actually turn it up so it's not as cold. It should, but like in mine, it doesn't work. Because I have mine all the way up to 90 and it won't stop.
I'll try. I'll see what happens later. But you know what?
But I think the digital ones are the ones that actually run the units.
Yes.
And I think
Where's that at?
there's one in the J&O control room, so I'm going to go play around with that on the break.
You go do that.
Do whatever you can.
We know you like to play around
here.
with
I'm going to
things.
dump that so it doesn't go over here.
Yeah. Just dump that. Get rid of that.
Nobody hears it.
No. I got a runny nose. It's amazing. I just came in here about an hour ago.
Oh, yeah.
My fingers are numb already.
But listen,
Can't hit the button.
I know there's so many people right now who are like on top of a roof or like climbing through like a small enclosure in the attic, and they're like, screw you guys. They're like, I'm sweating right now. But it's going to be a beautiful weekend, and we're just cold in here. That's all.
How is the weather supposed to be?
We'll get over it. It's going to be gorgeous. Today is going to be a little cloudy, maybe a little rain, but Saturday and Sunday is going to be beautiful.
Oh, they said it, girlfriend.
Oh, girlfriend.
It is going to be a
gonna be nice.
gorgeous South Florida weekend.
Great out. Yeah, Franny, it's going to be nice.
If you want to see us all bundled up, you can watch us, Real TV. That's realradio921.com. Just you're going to see that little image. It says Real TV, brought to you by our fantastic sponsors. That's Monroe's of Palm Beach. They got the Wizards Ball going on tomorrow night.
Yeah, $500 costume contest.
Yeah, say hi to my girl Nancy, who just started working there.
Oh, what's your name?
Her name is Nancy, and she's a doll. She's actually going to be working with me. I am working a festival. I'll give you guys more details on that.
Not a dancer, though.
This weekend in Abacoa, no.
Not with that name.
Maybe in the past, but no, not any. So she is like a champagne girl.
Oh, I'll look for her.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Brunette, blonde?
Blonde.
Okay, let me write down. Blonde, brunette, Nancy.
No, just blonde.
Blonde, brunette, Nancy.
Just a blonde.
You know her horoscope?
Why?
Well, just if
So you're compatible?
No, I want to just make sure it's the right girl. And I go,
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Are you Nancy, Francis' friend? Pisces? What are you? Yeah, that's going to be a great event Saturday night, so make sure you guys get to it and have a good time. Put it on your agenda. Franny will tell you a couple more times during the show what to do this weekend. There's always a lot going on.
I'll tell you what to do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what to do. This is what I'm telling you.
Starting to rub off.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what to do.
Look, this is it. Go to Abacoa.
Perfect. Yeah, you have plans this weekend? I'll tell you what to do. It is the Penthouse on a very cold Friday in here.
Everybody's like, no, it's not.
It's 89. Is it snowing?
I think it's snowing.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I mean, if it's going to be cold, might as well give me some snow.
Yeah, really. I'm with you on
Right?
that.
I sat down with management this morning. I told them about our inconvenience, and
they said go screw.
Well, no, they didn't say go screw.
Oh,
no. He
Go
just
blank yourself?
Yeah.
No, they didn't tell me that either. He just said, Greek, walk outside my office and then just keep walking.
Yeah.
Keep
Once
on,
you're out there.
and then keep on, and then go out the front door and just keep on
Going.
going.
Do what you got to do.
And then you go to that side of the building and
Yeah.
it's like 95.
Oh, yeah. That's
It's
where I go
amazing.
take my break over in the ladies' room.
Yeah.
I'll just sit in there. It's nice
Just
and
gonna sit
hot.
in a can.
It's so hot
Where's
over there.
Franny? In a can.
I'm just sitting on a toilet.
Was it a bad night? Nope. She's just warming up.
Just warming up.
Yep.
But it is the Penthouse.
It is.
We're going to come back with a Greek misspeak and a lot more coming at you today. So put on your hoodie and get out your gloves. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Happy Friday and happy Earth Day, everybody. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. Going into the afternoon hours, temperatures around 80 at the coastline, the low to mid-80s closer to the lake. The winds, the big storyline. We do have a wind advisory for those east of I-95 today through 8 p.m. Winds could gust as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, where you can find beautiful ladies 7 days a week, great atmosphere, and a 5-star menu. And coming up April 23rd, it's the Wizards Ball. You don't want to miss it. 500 cash prizes for the best costume in the house. Monroe's open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, and a great place to just hang your hat. And April 23rd, it's Monroe's, a Palm Beach Wizards Ball. Peace.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Hey, it's Greek. Get ready for the Fresh Pick pricing event at Diamonds Direct. This is an annual event everyone waits for. It's happening April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct already unbeaten value, plus an extra 20% off. Virtually everything's on sale. All wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, and thousands of engagement rings. When Diamonds Direct has a sale, you know it's a real deal. I'm talking extreme value right here at Diamonds Direct. Plus, Diamonds Direct top designers are flying in with their entire collection. It's jewelry event of the spring. It's like the biggest jewelry trunk sale you've ever seen. If jewelry's in your future for a proposal, anniversary, birthday, graduation, you need to be at this event. Save an extra 20% during the sparkling store-wide sale. 3 days only, April 29th, the 30th, and May 1st. Only at Diamonds Direct. Get special hours, directions, and more. Details at diamondsdirect.com. Don't miss it.
You deserve rewards from Racetrack. For what? For having great taste in food and keeping the tank full. Download the Racetrack Rewards app and get a free coffee or large fountain drink. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. Offer valid for 7 days after sign-up. $1 initial purchase required. Limitations apply. See racetrack.com/rewards for details.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You're not required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-984-8484. 800-984-8484. That's 800-984-8484.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou, a term provider, 800-568-2790. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-568-2790. That's 800-568-2790. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-568-2790.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beach. Listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day. You're listening to 92.1 Real Radio. A lot of ways to get involved in the show. We want you to get involved in every single one because when you guys get involved with the show, it's a better show. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Real Radio 47142. You can call us 877-927-6969. 1145 Sunfest tickets. Remember that number. You can email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Those are a few ways that you can get involved, and we always want you guys to get involved with the show. And then again, don't forget 1145 today, Sunfest tickets. Franny's got the text line, so if you want to be famous, you can definitely do that. We're going to turn it over to a guy who's famous right now and has made this famous. This is the number one thing I hear when I go out. People ask me for the Greek misspeaks, and I know this week we got a new one. What?
Hi, I'm Jimmy. That's Franny.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm Franny. That's Jimmy.
And this is a Greek misspeak in review.
This is your Greek misspeak review.
Play again tomorrow night in South Beach. Hopefully we get a number W.
Look, it's a big W, I tell you.
She wanted to get separate rooms, and then I didn't hit on her. 3 o'clock in the morning, she opened my door and hit me with a piddle and asked me if I was playing for the other team.
The name's Piddles. Meows.
Then you throw Kyrie in there, and it's a, garbage can full of aspirins every day.
Jeez Louise.
Got a little bit more to give you, a little bit more kick in the pump.
I'm gonna kick your
Bob. Baby, what is going on? I'm your daddy.
Oh, daddy, yo.
Daddy, Grammys had a little better ratings, but lowest, they said, ever. Better than last year.
This legitimately makes me confused, and you explaining all of that didn't make it much better.
But Harden's he's a malcontent.
What is happening?
You can talk about this topic until, you know what?
No.
The moon falls out of the cheese.
That's it, I'm getting out of here.
Jimmy's waving to you.
Bye.
Bye, see you later.
Get your little Aladdin. Get your Aladdin lamp and rub it out, baby. Mm-hmm. Great job,
That's
Jimmy.
the plan.
There it is. Great job. Always have a plan. That's what you need in life. All plans do not work. But
Here's a plan for you. Listen 9 times a day for a keyword and enter it at realradio921.com. By the way, this hour's keyword is fun, F-U-N. Go to realradio921.com and you're going to see a pop-up. Boop. It's going to come right up there. You don't even have to do anything. You don't even have to click on anything. It comes right up to you. Just type in that keyword, and there you go. You're in the running for $1,000 for this hour. And if you get a phone call, it comes from an unknown number, answer it. That could be us letting you know that you just won $1,000. And with that $1,000, you can send it to me, and I'll give you all the misspeaks.
Wow.
How about that?
There. That's a steal.
Bargain. That's a steal at $1,000.
Wow, that is a little cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you love a misspeak, I know Jimmy does such a great job at creating new ones, but we always will take requests. We got the request line open, and you can utilize that text line. It's the easiest way to do it at 47142. Just started off with Real Radio, because I know that we have our chronics who love the misspeaks. Everybody does. And so we probably will get a few in. But I know we're coming close to a break, and we're going to do a couple things afterwards. But I have to let you guys know that I have an opportunity to dance on stage this
you want to get into that now?
I don't want us to go over in time. We'll fill you in a little later.
Okay, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, is it open to the public or tickets only?
It's called a tease in radio. What?
Is it open to the public or can anybody come? Just so you dance.
Is it open to the public or can anybody come? Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, might be.
Bingo.
Wow.
Worst ratings ever, but better than last year.
Oh my God, hold on a second. Is he asking me the same thing?
Hell,
Just wording it differently? Jesus.
Boy, we're yelling today.
Yes, we are. I'm sorry, people. Don't turn down your volume.
No. Actually, probably not a bad idea.
It is the Penthouse. Jimmy's in the house. Frank's in the house. We'll come back with a trifecta, this day in history, and Franny's going to tell you what she's working this weekend. Maybe dancing, maybe not working. We'll check it out. Is it open to the public? Is it VIP? Do you have to pay? Who knows? Peace.
Letting you in on what girls talk about when the boys are not around. It's Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan. Hear the latest episode right now on realradio921.com/Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan. Sunday nights at 10 on Real Radio 92.1.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Happy Friday and happy Earth Day, everybody. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. Going into the afternoon hours, temperatures around 80 at the coastline, the low to mid-80s closer to the lake. The winds, the big storyline. We do have a wind advisory for those east of I-95 today through 8 p.m. Winds could gust as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour.
This report is sponsored by Tri-County Metals.
Value Beauty Protection. 3 things a metal roof from Tri-County Metals will add to your home. Get the roof you want now. Financing is available with payments as low as $99 a month. Learn more at TriCountyMetals.com. That's TriCountyMetals.com.
Greek's Trifecta is brought to you by the quick settlement specialist, ZipClaims.com.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Hey, it's Greek. Get ready for the Fresh Pick Pricing event at Diamonds Direct. This is an annual event everyone waits for. It's happening April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct already unbeaten value, plus an extra 20% off. Virtually everything's on sale. All wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, and thousands of engagement rings. When Diamonds Direct has a sale, you know it's a real deal. I'm talking extreme value right here at Diamonds Direct. Plus, Diamonds Direct top designers are flying in with their entire collection. It's jewelry event of the spring. It's like the biggest jewelry trunk sale you've ever seen. If jewelry's in your future for a proposal, anniversary, birthday, graduation, you need to be at this event. Save an extra 20% during the sparkling store-wide sale. 3 days only, April 29th, the 30th, and May 1st. Only at Diamonds Direct. Get special hours, directions, and more. Details at diamondsdirect.com. Don't miss it.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-568-2790. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-568-2790. That's 800-568-2790. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-568-2790.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Won't find any big problems along 95 right now in Palm Beach County. Things are looking good in West Palm, north towards the Garden, south towards the Lake Worth area and into Boca. It just gets busier as you get further south, but we're not seeing any big tie-ups. We do have some slowdowns westbound along North Lake Boulevard. This is in the North Palm area, just to the west of US 1. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Discover. With prices soaring at the pump, Discover has your back with cash back. Use Discover to earn 5% cash back at gas stations and Target now through June on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/rewards.
Hi guys, it's me, Brian Baumgartner, and maybe you've heard my podcast, The Office Deep Dive. Well, now I'm expanding it into even more of your favorite shows in my new podcast, Off the Beat.
The Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for listening. Always appreciate the time and the effort. With you guys and us, we can make this happen. Jimmy's in the building. Good morning. Francis is in the building.
Hello, happy Friday.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, the Marlins did something they haven't done in 2 years. They beat the Cardinals last night. Whoop, whoop. So hats off to the Marlins. They stopped the streak. It was at 8 games in a row, but last night the Marlins beat the Cardinals, and so they finally ended the streak that the Cardinals have a little bit of a hex over them. So Miami, good job last night. They got a W. May 12th, remember that day. It's going to be here before you know it, and that is when a lot of people are anticipating because that's when the NFL schedule comes out. May 12th, the schedule comes out for all teams, and obviously our Miami Dolphins, we want to see who they're playing. We know basically who we're playing. We know the teams. We just don't know where and when. We'll find that out on May 12th. And last night, the Warriors did win in the NBA, and Dallas won. But the big news last night was the Memphis Grizzlies, one of the greatest comebacks in playoff history. If you had the Minnesota Timberwolves last night, or you're a fan, A-Rod has a piece of the team. You're sick today, and you are depressed because in the third quarter, you were down by 26 points. Memphis Grizzlies shut them down and just blew them out in the fourth quarter, 37-12. Memphis ended up coming back, one of the biggest ever playoff victories in the history for a team being down 26 points in the third quarter, and they ended up covering. So if you had Minnesota last night, not good. You're watching that game, you're like, this is over. It's third quarter, 2 minutes left. And all of a sudden, it was lights out, and Memphis went on a 21-0 run and never looked back and ended up beating them and covering. So hats off to the Memphis Grizzlies. They were up 2-1 in that best-of-7 series, and Minnesota had it. A-Rod was there on the sidelines again, and I could not believe that game. Watching that game, I was in shock And the other thing, the Minnesota coach never called a timeout during the run to try to stop it, try to get his guys in the huddle. Let's break this up. Let's create a foul. Let's do something. Just let them dance, and that's what they did. So hats off to the Memphis Grizzlies. Elvis must be happy today. Down by 26 points, and they came back and blew them out. And that is your first trifecta of the day. And now it's time for this day in history.
On this day in history.
Well, we're going to travel back to 158 years ago today in 1864. Congress authorized the use of the phrase "In God We Trust" on U.S. coins. 146 years ago today in 1876, the Boston Red Caps beat the Philadelphia Athletics 6-5 in the first official National League baseball game. The game, which lasted a little more than 2 hours, was played before 3,000 fans at the Athletics grounds. Great interest was manifested in the result. Betting on the game was about even, by the way, and Greek won. 136 years ago today, in 1886, Ohio passed a statute that makes seduction unlawful. Covering all men over the age of 18 who worked as teachers or instructors of women, this law even prohibited men from having consensual sex with women of any age whom they were instructing. The penalty for disobeying this? 2 to 10 years. 56 years ago today, in 1966, Wild Thing by the British band The Troggs was released in the United States. Yes, the theme song of the rebellious pitcher Charlie Sheen played in Major League movie was a cover, by the way, by LA punk band X.
I just wore that shirt the other day. I don't know if anybody noticed.
Wild Thing,
I had my little Wild Thing logo on there.
53 years ago today, in 1969, for some reason, John Lennon legally changed his middle name from John Winston Lennon to John Ono Lennon. 52 years ago today, in 1970, was the very first, and what we haven't even brought up yet, Earth Day today was celebrated.
Yes.
46 years ago today, in 1976, Barbara Walters became network TV's first anchor woman when she signed to co-anchor the ABC Evening News with Harry Resner. By the way, what she signed for? A cool $1 million a year.
Not bad.
Not bad in 76, huh?
Yeah, pretty good.
44 years ago today, in 1978, John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd first appeared as the Blues Brothers on SNL. 39 years ago today, in 1983, the amazing film Losing It was released, starring Tom Cruise as a teenager who crossed the border to Tijuana to lose his virginity.
I remember that movie. They were getting some Spanish fly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
28 years ago today, in 1994, Richard Nixon passed away of a stroke at the age of 82. 20 years ago today, speaking of legendary people that passed away, 2002, Deep Throat star Linda Lovelace passed away from injuries she suffered in an April 3rd car accident. She was only 53 years young. And finally, 18 years ago today, in 2004, Pat Tillman was killed in Afghanistan. He is the former NFL player who enlisted in the United States Army after the attacks on September 11th. And that is what happened on this day, April 22nd, in our history.
Thank you, Jimmy. All right, Franny, what's going on this weekend? Where may people see you dancing?
So I'll let you know. I'm going to start with what is going on this weekend. I let you know twice a show, right. So we'll do it now, and then we'll do it a little bit later on. But speaking of things that are going on this weekend, and Jimmy, I want you to hit that nonprofit, that charity event as well, too.
Okay.
Of course, we talk about Monroe's of Palm Beach this Saturday for the Wizards Ball. That is a Harry Potter-themed party that you are not going to want to miss. G-Man, you're going to be out there? Maybe?
Yeah, I'm not stopping.
He's the magic wand.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just point it in my direction.
Cha-ching.
Well, if you are a Spartan like I am, there is going to be a race Saturday and Sunday. The Spartan Sprint Weekend is coming. I've done this race before. It's in Boca Raton at the Burt Aronson South County Regional Park. As I mentioned, Saturday and Sunday, they have different heats as well as age. The early ones are typically the ones that are very competitive. Those are the ones who are just in it to win it. But then there's others where you go and you just do your best. But it's a really fun weekend. If you've not done it yet, check out the Spartan website. That's Spartan.com down in Boca. Then there's also Port St. Lucie County Earth Day, because today is Earth Day. But they are doing their event tomorrow from 10 to 5, and that's at the Oxbow Eco Center. That is 5400 Northeast St. James Drive in Port St. Lucie. They'll have live music, interactive exhibits, food, art, and activities for the kids. You got the Green Street Car Show. This is tomorrow as well from noon to 4 at the lawn at Proper Grit in front of the Ben Hotel. Now, Proper Grit is the restaurant in there. If you've ever been to the Ben, it's a really, really beautiful place. So this is a free event that will showcase 30-plus electric cars.
Very
Man,
cool.
you were talking about going electric. Maybe we should check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 22nd South Florida Sweet Corn Fiesta. If you like yourself some sweet corn, that's Sunday at 3 p.m. This is, they say, top-ranked competitive eaters from around the nation are going to gather in a fight for the corn eating championship title.
Can we do some shucking?
Let's shuck it. I wonder if Chestnut's going to be there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah, this is at Yesteryear Village at the South Florida Fairgrounds. So that'd be fun, checking out some corn eating. And then we have more going on this weekend. You have a bunch of cool stuff. If you like musicals, My Fair Lady is going to be at the, which is the Audrey Hepburn classic.
Where's that going to be?
It before. It's at the Kravis Center.
Oh, my God. I got to be there.
Sunday, April 24th.
Write it down.
I was trying to get my hubby to do, because he loves this guy, but he was just like, we got to save money. Josh Blue, he's a comedian. He's hilarious.
That dude is phenomenal.
Love him.
Phenomenal.
Love
What was the name of that
him.
show? Last Comic Standing? Or
He was
something
on
like
Last
that?
Comic Standing.
Yeah.
He was even on, and he made it pretty far on the Last America's Got Talent.
Oh, really? No kidding.
He made it pretty damn far. So love him. He's fantastic.
Oh.
If you have not seen him yet, he hit the stage yesterday, but he will be there, I believe, through Saturday. He's got 5 shows at the Palm Beach Improv. Tickets cost $25 plus tax and a 2-drink minimum. But yes, this guy is incredible. In the words of the great Howie Mandel, he said, "This is the year of Josh Blue." So get your tickets and buckle up, is what they say. Yeah, fantastic comedian. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Kansas. You like Kansas? America's, what they say, preeminent progressive rock band. Kansas is going to be at the Sunrise Theater.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, that's tonight at 8 p.m.
Oh, what a nice...
Dustin to win.
Right? Yeah, so you can check that out. And then a place where you can catch me is going to be at the Cajun Crawfish Festival. This is the 4th annual Crawfish and Music Festival. Returns to Abacoa. I've been there all 4 years helping out bartending. It's one of my girlfriends who throws this festival. And it's always a good time. And so it's all going to be just the culture of Louisiana, and New Orleans through food, music, cocktails. They're even going to have crawfish boils, live music. It's going to be a really good time. They say and a dance hosted by New Orleans native Virginia. So that leads me to what I have to say. And then we'll get into Jimmy's thing. So yes, I will be out there bartending, but there is going to be a band who has not been together in a very long time. And so they're going to be on stage at the festival. And it's a local band. And they are somebody that my girlfriend works very close with. So back in the day when they used to go on stage, and I'm talking about when I was in my 20s and she was in her 30s, so long time ago for the both of us, we used to be their quote-unquote backup dancers.
Oh, right.
They didn't ask us to.
So you volunteered?
Yeah, we would just jump on stage.
Yeah, volunteered.
And
yeah.
we had a name, and our name, and if people listen to the South Florida area for radio, you probably may have heard it every now and then, was a Booty Crew. And I always wondered why, because all of us have boobs, but none of us have huge asses. So one of my girlfriends does, who's part of it. But the original Booty Crew is Virginia, me, my girlfriend Kendra, my girlfriend Christy, my girlfriend Kelly, and my sister Giselle.
Does everybody get back?
We are the 6. So my girlfriend sent a text, and she said, "Hey, they're playing at the festival. It's been a long time. Let's get the Booty Crew together." So we're on this mass text, and slowly, one by one, everybody just keeps on dropping out.
Oh, dropping out. Oh, I didn't say dropping in.
They keep on dropping out, and I have zero excuse because I'm going to be there all day long. So
you're going to be part of the book?
I have a feeling I am going to be dragged because I was like, oh, I might be busy bartending. No, I'm going to be yanked from the bar.
So maybe it'll be the Booty Crew bookends.
To go on there. Yeah.
You in Virginia.
I have a feeling it's just the 2 of us.
Booty Club bookends. There's a new name.
Representing the Booty Crew.
The bookends.
My sister already texted me. She was like, "Hey, are you going to go on the stage?" I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "I'm working." I was like, "I have a feeling I'm going to have to." And she was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm going to bring my daughter with me, so that's enough of an excuse not to get on stage."
Oh, boy.
So I was like, yeah,
That'll work.
from going from 20s and shaking our ass to us being in our 40s and some like getting up to the 50s, it's just not the same as it once was.
But I think it's a great name. I love that name. The Booty Call Bookends.
The Booty Crew Bookend. So
Yeah.
you may or may not see us tomorrow around noon on stage, but I will be there all day long. The event starts today, the Cajun
Call the
Festival.
locker room so we know.
Yeah, it starts tonight at 4 o'clock, goes till 10, but tomorrow it starts at 10 in the morning and goes till 10 at night. So I will be there.
Slinging beers?
Slinging beers,
All right.
cocktails, hurricanes, all the things they got.
And where's it at?
This is at the Abacoa Town Center over there by the amphitheater.
Okay, cool.
Yep, and then Jimmy, you have an event too.
Yeah, I want to talk about a health and wellness expo that's going to be going on up at Port St. Lucie at the Port St. Lucie Community Center on Rosso Boulevard. That's right across from Town Hall, so it's nice and easy to find. That's going to be going on tomorrow, Saturday, April 23rd. From 10 till 3 p.m., all right? And this is Team Miranda Strong's putting this on, and they're calling it the Be Well Health and Wellness Expo. Team Miranda Strong is all about bringing awareness to asthma. They're going to have all kinds of activities there, like free healthy cooking demos by the Florida Health Department, educational workshops, including oral hygiene, nutrition, CPR demonstrations, proper ways to use inhalers and EpiPens, healthy meal choices, and so much more. Hey, and bring the kids and the family because they're going to have story time with character appearances and everything. So it's a free event, too. And by the way, the Treasure Coast Food Bank is also going to be on hand. So if you bring some food items, some non-perishables to donate to them, they'll give you a free raffle ticket. So if you want a little bit more information on this event, I'll give you a phone number here. It's 772-201-3636. If you didn't get that, give us a call here. I'll give that number to you off air. But anyway, that's for Team Miranda Strong. Be Well Health and Wellness Expo tomorrow from 10 to 3 at the Port St. Lucie Community Center.
There it is, guys. You have a whole bunch of things to do if you didn't have anything planned. If you had some things planned, you just plan around it and make sure you stop at a couple of these events.
And plan it.
That's all you got to do. Now, Mike Tyson is in Miami. He was at Eaton Rock, one of the big hotels down there.
Eden Rock is beautiful.
There he is.
Oh,
There's
watch
Mike.
out. Yeah, Eden Rock is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm curious, you know what, that you say that because I saw it today on some of your things you wanted to bring up. And my girlfriend is down there for her anniversary with her husband. So I'm curious if they had a little run-in or got to see Mike Tyson.
I told her to stay away.
I'll shoot her a text. Well, he's a nice guy unless you instigate, unless you bother him and throw water bottles at him.
Yeah, so that's what I was getting to. Now they are saying there was other reports came out yesterday that the gentleman threw a water bottle at him. A lot of people on social media are getting involved, having an opinion about it. Dana White's got a very funny video up where he's sitting on a private jet. And Mike Tyson comes up to him and he walks away. And he says, hey, this is what you do when you see Mike Tyson on a plane. So Mike's getting the love.
Be quiet? Is that the idea? Or you walk away?
Just get up and leave. Go to another seat. But it's a pretty funny video. You see Dana White on a private jet. Tyson looks at him and goes, move. But yeah, a lot of people having reaction to this from what happened yesterday. And a lot of people are asking the same question we asked yesterday. Why didn't he get arrested? What happened? But yesterday when we left, there was no real knowledge of what else happened. And then it came out later in the afternoon.
I mean, the guy just looks like a total tool, and it almost is like he did it just so he could get punched in the face.
Yeah.
So
It
he
did,
could,
yeah.
so
It
he
does.
could make a video.
It
So
almost
he
does.
so he could do something. So he'd become viral.
Maybe.
Because why else are you going to push and push and push? He was instigating the crap out of Mike Tyson. Not only with the whole water bottle, but if you watch the video, the guy's like standing over his chair and just won't shut the hell up. And and he's looking at the camera while the guy's filming him too.
Yeah.
It almost looked like somebody was like, "Hey, you want to see this? I'm gonna see if I can get punched by Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
It's gonna be epic."
Did you see at the end too, where he turns his head, he looks at the camera, makes sure that the camera's on him, then he turns his head and he starts pointing at the couple of scratches that were on his right temple. So yeah, it almost does. But man, I tell you, that one video of when Mike was throwing punches, I mean that was aggressive. I mean that that wasn't just like kind of like pushing him away. Hey, sit down.
There was no slap.
He went after
it was a few punches. He straight
was
to the
speed
face.
bagging him.
But that's the thing is like. We didn't see the whole story as we were talking before. Things happened before they even went on the airplane. So it's just like that guy. I mean, I think Tyson, because he seems to be these days somewhat peaceful, right?
Calm.
And I believe that guy just pushed him where he was just like, I can't. and that happens. There's points sometimes where you just break. And yes, violence shouldn't be the answer.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned yesterday, I mean, just sometimes you just see red and your body takes over.
Of course.
No, and that video too that you posted at Real Radio RealRadio921.com. So if you go into the Penthouse blog, that video is still up there, and that's where I watched it. And the other thing too is like there's a certain amount of it that's filmed, and then there's a break.
Yep.
So something like it gets turned off. I don't know if it's conveniently or if it just happened to just the way it worked out. And then all of a sudden, boom, it comes back on when he's pummeling the kid. So I don't know if that was edited on purpose or what, but it just makes you wonder.
Know. Yeah, because the guy's like, I mean, he just looks way too happy about getting punched in the face. And so I guess this dude, his name is Melvin Townsend III. Melvin the Third.
Melvin.
Yes.
Breakfast is ready.
Melvin Townsend III. Doesn't he just sound like a tool? I'm just kidding. And they say that this isn't his first encounter with the cops.
She called me a tool.
They say this isn't his first encounter with the cops by any means. He's been convicted of fraud, grand theft, burglary, possession of controlled substances, and trafficking in stolen property.
Oh, so he's been around.
Oh,
yes.
He's a gem.
Yes. So they said, as for specifics, this 36-year-old broke onto a property in 2018, stole a trailer that he hitched to his pickup. He also, they said drug possession offense was for oxycodone. Official docs don't mention other specifics, but he served time twice, one for 20 months and another for 15 months in
So he's a professional
jail.
now.
Yeah.
He's got some moves. But again, Tyson's wrong for hitting him. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah,
You
we
do that.
we can't push past that.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. I mean, and that's what people are asking. Is he getting arrested? Will anything happen? Will charges be brought up?
Well, Tyson made it to Florida and homeboy stayed in San Fran. So I don't know. It looks like he's not getting
Is that
arrested.
enough distance, you think?
Yeah, right?
Not enough. He's probably like, I'm getting off the plane.
Well, the flight was from San Francisco
To Miami.
to Miami, so I'm guessing when this happened, they probably stopped everything. Guy got off the plane, and Tyson continued on to his trip to Miami.
But they were also on, weren't they on the JetBlue, like a high-end JetBlue?
Well, I knew they were on JetBlue.
They
I
were
don't
in
know.
first class, I heard.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Is there a high-end JetBlue, or is there just
Well, I'm saying
different
you can
class?
tell by the seats. It wasn't regular
Oh,
seating.
so first class.
Yeah. I didn't even know JetBlue did have a first class.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I think it's a special JetBlue plane.
Oh, I don't know.
Because you can see the way the seats are like, little covered in and everything like that. They're not like regular seats. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But he ended up, like I said, people were surprised he didn't get arrested. Nobody didn't say like, hey, I blame him. I don't blame him because of what he did. The guy threw a bottle at him and all that stuff, but still can't put your hands on him. And that's what I'm saying. But he was supposedly at Iraq last night, taking pictures and very friendly with people, like we've always heard he has been. But again, this one incident, he just probably lost it. And like you said, you can't blame him. And probably ended up losing it. And we'll see if he gets picked up. I don't know if he will or not. He should. I mean, they definitely are going to pick him up for question, I would assume, at some point. Somebody's going to call his camp and say, hey, what happened? We have to
I guess if the guy presses charges,
I know
you
we
have
talked
to.
we talked about that yesterday,
Yeah.
though, too. We don't know if that's the law or not. If anybody knows,
if the guy presses charges, it is a law.
if somebody presses charges,
Yeah.
yes. But if somebody doesn't, I still don't know if you get away with it. If somebody doesn't, we talked about that Will Smith because there was a lot of back and forth. We don't know if it's true or not. If somebody doesn't press charges and somebody beats the hell out of somebody, you still might get arrested. You're not allowed to do that. You're not supposed to be putting your hands on anybody, harming them. 877-927-6969. If you notice, let us know. Does somebody have to press charges for the police to actually pick you up in a violent act?
There you go. And I got a heads up because I always mention if you have an event or anything like that you want to let us know about, because I, on Fridays, like to tell you what's going on around our listening area. Somebody texted us at 47142, started off with Real Radio, and it said also on Saturday there is a Italian festival at the Panthers Arena between 4 to 7 before the game starts at 7 o'clock. They said also the Panthers already have the 9th most wins in NHL history and are in a 12-game win streak with 5 games left. Show some love for the best team in the country. There you go.
They're number one right now. Yes, they are. Hopefully they get a Stanley Cup. We'll see what happens. They had a great season so far, and like the gentleman just said, 12 in a row to the Panthers. So hats off, Panthers. That's Franny would say. We got some Florida stories coming up. Is Mike Tyson in a Florida story for you?
No, but maybe this weekend he will be in the Florida story. But we have a gentleman who went into a convenience store and used something to use the restroom instead of the actual restroom itself.
Oh, boy.
I will give you all the details, and we have a couple other good stories coming up in your What the Florida right here on the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real Radio wants to provide the assist for your summer plans by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9:05 a.m. to 5:05 p.m. Take that keyword and enter it on our website at realradio921.com. Then wait for your phone to ring from a number you won't recognize. If it does, answer it, because that's how you get $1,000 in your hand. This contest presented locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Happy Friday and happy Earth Day, everybody. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. Going into the afternoon hours, temperatures around 80 at the coastline, the low to mid-80s closer to the lake. The winds, the big storyline. We do have a wind advisory for those east of I-95 today through 8 p.m. Winds could gust as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour.
This report is sponsored by Discover. If you're a valued customer, you deserve a simple gesture of appreciation from your credit card company. And that's why Discover matches all of the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to where they want to be. From leading a few employees to managing an entire workforce. From starting local to going national. From generating wealth to generations of wealth. At CIBC, we believe a bank should take you from where you are to wherever you want to be. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you currently working as an electrician but want to learn more skills to advance your career? Register for the Electrician Apprenticeship Program with the School District of Palm Beach County's Department of Adult and Community Education. Taught by industry professionals who provide a combination of classroom and laboratory learning, this 4-year apprenticeship program is designed to prepare individuals to be qualified to take and pass the Electrical Journeyman's Exam. Call the Chuck Shaw Technical Education Center at 561-616-7800 for more information.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You're not required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-984-8484. 800-984-8484. That's 800-984-8484.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
No major tie-ups as you're heading out along 95, 15 minutes southern to PGA. We do have a crash in Delray. This is on the southbound entrance ramp from Linton Boulevard. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If April is showering your company with open job positions, check out Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Sponsor your first job today and get hiring by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the keyword GRAND, GRAND, on our website, realradio921.com. That's GRAND, GRAND, on our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Hey, what's up, Penthouse? Happy Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, etc. Hey, listen, man, I heard a rumor that Greek's nose is running. You guys better hurry up and catch it.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, love the callbacks when you guys leave a message like that. I am trying to catch my nose. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Probably the coldest day in the history of the studio here at Real Radio. But we appreciate the job. We appreciate what we do. Thank God. We're not going to complain. We're just going to go through it. I talked to my boss this morning about it, and he told me to get out of my office. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello, and he told you to get out of your office?
Was it? Or maybe it's that we did. Francis is here.
Hi.
And we got some Florida stories.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, you can seek out some of these stories, two of them at least, on realradio921.com, and that is going to be on the Penthouse blog. And one is of a Florida man who did something very disgusting. Looks like this guy, well, he had to take a leak. So he walked into a convenience store at have you guys ever heard of a Hop and Pop?
Hop and Pop.
Hop and Pop?
I got engaged with her once.
A Hop and Pop convenience store. I wonder if that means like they sell soda and beer, like Hop and Pop.
That's what I would think.
Yeah, sounds right.
Pop and soda.
Sounds good to me. I don't know. But the 61-year-old Florida man walks in on Saturday, this past Saturday, and he tried to enter the restroom, but it was occupied, so it was locked. So then he was like, oh, can't wait any longer. So the guy goes into the store's beer cave. Do you know what a beer cave is, G-Man?
I would say it's where they have beer and it's in the refrigerator section.
There you go. Yeah,
Nice.
But yeah, it's like where you can walk in through it. So he goes into the beer cave, and they say there isn't, I'm trying to find surveillance video, but they had surveillance video. I just don't have it myself, where they say it looks like he was like, looking like he was going to buy something, just kind of like looking at the beers. And then they see him facing towards the shelves, unzipping his pants, and urinating on a case of beer. That's blasphemy. That's insanity. Like, why would you do that? The store owner said 6 cases of beer were damaged.
Well, he must have
during
really had to go
him
bad.
being-
Well, it was land shark, so.
6? Well, if it was that. Good riddance. I'm just kidding.
No, that's terrible.
Bud Light.
Wasting beer.
I don't mind. I'll drink a Bud Light, but Land Shark. So the store owner said 6 cases of beer totaling $113.36 were damaged and could not be sold.
Why could they be sold? They would
Because there was pee on them.
You wipe them down?
Because there was
Wipe them down.
stranger pee.
Oh my God.
People put their mouth, people put their lips to those bottles.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Gross.
They clean them all?
Anyways, they said the police identified the man from his license plate, which was captured on surveillance video. They ended up finding him and arresting him on a misdemeanor charge. By the way, so this happened Saturday. He didn't get arrested till Wednesday night, so he's probably like, ooh, I got away with it.
4 days. It's like you do
Got
something
away
wrong.
with peeing on
God.
a case of beer.
Cheated on my wife. I had her about it for a week. I'm in.
That does tell you, because it says he peed on a case of beer, but it shows you like the pea shrapnel. Like whatever.
Pea shrapnel. If you can use pea shrapnel in your phone call today, you get bonus points.
Yeah, that kind of, because he said ruined 6 cases of beer. Wow.
I thought like he went to bedroom
11:05.
on one
I'm
case.
getting that just for the heck of it.
And then took another case down and then used in another case. You know what I mean? That's what I assume.
And then this is a video that I do have, and if you go, it's very amusing, to realradio921.com on the Penthouse blog. The cops, they're chasing something, and they're going after it. It's even titled The Arrest. Tallahassee police officers went on a run around an apartment complex, and there was a video that was posted to YouTube showing exactly what happened when officers responded to an apartment complex because a goat got loose. Yes, there was a goat running around an apartment complex. They have no idea where the hell this goat came from. And it's so funny. So they're just chasing it around this property. One of the officers is like, am I supposed to tackle a goat? Are you crazy? He asked in the video. He's like, that thing has got pointy things, is what he called them. Pointy things. Little goat horns. He's like, I'm from New Jersey. We don't see goats. You guys don't have goats in Jersey?
I've seen a couple goats.
Well, this Jersey cop, this cop from Jersey, who now is a cop in Florida, says he doesn't see goats. So the footage shows officers chasing the goat until it flees into a hallway and eventually is placed under arrest by the officers. That's what it looks like. It's a fun video if you have not seen it yet. And then speaking of animals, did you see this behemoth bluefin tuna that was caught off of our coast?
How big was it?
Holy moly.
Size queen.
I mean, I love bluefin tuna. I was just going to say tuna. I know you guys would take it somewhere else.
I wouldn't say a thing.
Love bluefin. I like blackfin. I like tuna. I like ahi. I love tuna. I'll eat it raw. I'll eat it seared. Just tuna. This thing, you can eat tuna for a year with this.
How big is it?
With this thing. This sucker was 832 pounds.
Dang, they reeled it in?
You guys got to see the picture of this. It is insanity. And yeah, bluefin are some of the biggest, baddest fish in the sea. But this is one of the biggest ones. It was brought in at Harbor Walk Marina in Destin, Florida last weekend. And they're claiming that it could be the biggest bluefin ever recorded in the state's history. And that's according to the Miami Herald.
Wow.
A team of 3 anglers that included Captain Jake Matney, Devin Sarver, and Jet Tolbear caught the tuna while fishing from their boat was called the No Name. That's clever, right? And so they say the Matney's family was on board as well, according to the Herald. And when the crew hooked into the bluefin, they had already traveled 160 miles since leaving port at Destin. They said after a battle that nearly lasted 5 hours.
I believe it.
5 hours.
I've heard that, and I tell you what.
The team brought in the massive fish to the boats.
Did they throw it back in?
It was weighed in. No. Look, I'm going to show you this sucker. I'll see if I can post this. I mean, that is nuts. That is a tuna.
Big tuna,
Holy
Charlie.
moly. I don't know if, that's a little Charlie the tuna. Look at that thing, Jimmy.
Damn, that's a lot of cans.
Right?
It's probably 144 cans.
Get that to me raw. That's insanity. So, okay.
That's going to be a busy day today.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has not yet certified the No Names catch at 832 pounds. They say it will likely replace a current state record bluefin tuna, which is weighed at 826.5 pounds. And that was caught by a Captain Joey Burbeck. And that set the record-setting bluefin. And that was also caught off the coast of Destin. So, shoot, if you want to catch a big old bluefin tuna, go to Destin, Florida. That looks like that's where they get them. I'll see if I can get these pictures up, because it is.
Must be something in the water over there.
It is insane.
The fish.
Yes.
The tuna.
Tuna fish.
And
Tuna's in the water.
These are young cats that caught this. It's
God bless
crazy.
them.
Yeah, good for them. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. Woo, big tuna, 829 pounds. Mingata. It could come back as a
Bigger
tuna.
than 829 pounds.
How much was it?
832 pounds.
Oh, technically 3 pounds?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, because if you say 29, it doesn't beat the record.
All right, 832.
Yes.
Let me write it down.
Every pound counts.
I spoke to that goat from Jersey,
Did
too.
you?
What did he say? Peace.
That's what he said.
That sounded like a Jersey goat.
It did.
Can I hear it again?
Oh, of course you can. I'll put it on a loop for you.
Yeah, nice. I think you have a Peace. I think you have a request for a Greek misspeak, by the way.
Yeah, so let me get into the text line real quick.
22?
I don't know what idea I gave somebody. What did I give somebody an idea for? It says, Frady, thanks for the idea. At 47142.
Maybe go fishing?
Maybe. I'm not
Maybe vacation festival.
47142.
Maybe go fishing?
Maybe. I'm not
Maybe vacation festival.
Maybe. I don't know. But okay, here we go. We have Happy Friday, Franny, could we hear Misspeak 22 for Earth Day? Have a great weekend, Casey and North Palm.
All right, Casey, here you go. Greek Misspeak number 22.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
God bless. God bless you. Denise Barbaboom. Excuse? Minis Barbada. Oh, okay.
Feliz Navidad.
That's awesome.
Feliz Navidad.
And then Boston made that error too. Pubes play.
Pubes.
Whatever, pubes.
Yeah.
Because I think people more complain about when it's negative than when it's positive. And I think that's great.
I don't know what any of that means, but I can't wait to find out.
Before you know, we'll be back at work in the grind in the steel mill.
Alrighty then.
And when you're giving money out of your hard-earned pocket to try to help somebody, there's a lot of people who are less fortunate. You should thank your prayers. God bless.
Thank them for prayers.
Thank them. Peace.
Something happened to my brain. It's all dried up.
It's all dried up.
Yeah. Yes, it is, boys and girls. Yes, it is. Comes a point in everybody's life when you just look at it and say, that's it. It's finished.
I'm done.
This is it. Now, the Kardashians are in a big lawsuit with Rob Kardashian's ex-wife, Blac Chyna. And it was interesting yesterday. She was on a witness stand. What she was thinking, what she said was, she was on a witness stand. She said she made millions of dollars and she hasn't paid taxes in years. Now, whether or not she wins her case with the Kardashians is one thing, but now she's going to have a case with the IRS. And why? I mean, just not thinking. She has no bank account. There's no problem with that. But she says she gets paid for public appearances and she made millions of dollars and she's never paid taxes in the last years. So, man, talk about just not thinking what you're saying.
This was on a podcast?
No, this is in a court. She was testifying yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, they're suing. And there's a case against them, against the Kardashians, that she says the Kardashians' background story, that they tried to cancel her reality show. But then she said, I made millions of dollars, but I haven't paid taxes in years. So the IRS got called already and said, what's going on with this? This woman is not paying taxes. And she gets a lot of appearances, like $50,000, $25,000 to show up at events or all different stuff. And she just goes, it just went south, all of it. And when she probably sat down, her lawyer probably looked at her and said, what did you just say? You're going to have some serious problems right now. And this isn't a podcast where you can say, hey, I was just joking. You're in a court of law. You're testifying.
I was going to say, if it was in a podcast, then who's the idiot that produced it and put it out there?
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could have caught that. Hey, maybe we should not have that in there. But,
No,
if this was in court, I mean, that's out of the...
Oh, yeah. She's on a witness stand, and she's swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Oh, okay, she was honest.
Right?
And her phone's going to ring.
Brutally honest.
Yeah, they're going to tell her. We got another case after this. It's called the IRS.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe that she said that. And again, she just claiming, and I believe her. She made all this money, and she goes, I haven't paid taxes in years. What are taxes? She has no bank account, she said also. But that doesn't matter. That's not a break in the law if you don't have a bank account. You keep your money under your mattress if you want. But not paying taxes for all that was just not a good move. So she's going to definitely have to owe some money to the IRS when she's finished with all this. It is a Friday, so the weekend people get jacked up for. Franny told you earlier what's going to happen and some different things that you guys can attend. Also, we'll tell you later in the show, we're going to come back with a Greek misspeak and so much more in the Penthouse on a Friday. Peace.
Got something to say? We'll listen.
Hello.
Call now. 877-927-6969.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Trang meteorologist Zach Covey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds could gust as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees. And mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by Discover. If you're a valued customer, you deserve a simple gesture of appreciation from your credit card company. And that's why Discover matches all of the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the world is throwing everything it has at you. And to succeed, you need someone to guide you through. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice to help you navigate whatever challenges you're up against and get you safely to where you want to be. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Folks, call me a people pleaser, but I can't help that the KFC 8-piece tenders meal gives the people what they want. It's got all the KFC classics, 4 buttery biscuits, 2 heaping sides, mac and cheese and crispy fries perhaps, and 8 scrumptious KFC tenders. Enough to please everybody, people. Feed the whole family with the KFC 8-piece tenders meal. Order ahead on the KFC app. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Online ordering available at participating locations.
Hayes Creek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, where you can find beautiful ladies 7 days a week, great atmosphere, and a 5-star menu. And coming up April 23rd, it's the Wizards Ball. You don't want to miss it. 500 cash prizes for the best costume in the house. Monroe's open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, and a great place to just hang your hat. And April 23rd, it's Monroe's, a Palm Beach Wizards Ball. Peace.
As the country bounces back from COVID and mask mandates are lifted, your business needs a lift too. Promote your company right here, right now. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM and FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
No major tie-ups as you're heading out along 95, 15 minutes southern to PGA. We do have a crash in Delray. This is on the southbound entrance ramp from Linton Boulevard. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Hi guys, it's me, Brian Baumgartner, and maybe you've heard my podcast, The Office Deep Dive. Well, now I'm expanding it into even more of your favorite shows in my new podcast, Off the Beat.
Hey everybody, I'm Rob Riggle.
Hi, I'm Allison Hannigan. My name is Jamie Lynn Segler, mezzo-soprano.
Eric Stone Street. I played Cameron Tucker.
Listen to Off the Beat on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
There's an app for everything. And I bet you have multiple apps on your phone just to order food, get a ride, or even find a date. But we made the iHeartRadio app your all-in-one.
Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. If you want to give us a call, call us 877-927-6969. You could jump in on the Mike Tyson situation. We talked about that a little, where Mike ended up punching this guy a little bit for throwing a water bottle. What you think and what your opinions are about it. And if you got anything that you want to talk about this week and what you're doing, Franny give you a lot of different events that are going on. And she'll tell you in the next hour or two a bunch of stuff that is going to happen in Palm Beach County. Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hello, hello.
And one of the biggest events in West Palm Beach is Sunfest. That's coming up in 2 weeks. And before you know it, it'll be here. But at 11:45, you guys get an opportunity to win tickets with Real Radio 92.1. So 11:45, you got a chance. Jimmy will give you a quote, and then you have to dissect who is it. Was it Franny or was it the Greek kid? And then it's pretty simple. You pick it out, and then you're on your way to see Sunfest. Great music on the waterfront, great food, and just a great time.
Counting Crows, Goo Goo Dolls, Adam Lambert, Slightly Stupid. Stevie Aoki just got announced yesterday. It's going to be a great, great time. And I know we're going to be out there, the Penthouse. We're going to be chilling, taking our turns over there in the Real Radio tent. That will be on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be out there on Friday at the Gator tent at 5 o'clock.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it'll be, I think that's Sunday, May 1st.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's the last day.
Jimmy, who do we have?
We have Freddie Covers checking in with us. Freddie, welcome to the Penthouse.
Good after evening. How's everyone today?
We're good, Freddie. What's happening, buddy?
Not much. I didn't get to listen much yesterday. Were you guys talking about the community college game in Texas at all with the pitcher that pulled a Von Miller on the first baseman?
No.
He was rounding third?
No.
Oh, you didn't talk about that. It was a college football turned into a college football game. It was a college baseball game, and team was down by 1 run, runner on, and guy comes up, hits a home run. Guy's rounding third. He's just about at shortstop, and coming into third, and the pitcher for some reason decides to run at him full bore. Batter rounds third, and the pitcher drops his shoulder and just clocked him in the next week. Looked like Von Miller. I mean, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And of course it blew up, and, the bench is cleared, or at least the offended bench cleared, and, a few coaches out on, and the media was going wild and saying, gosh, I can't believe this kid would do this, and it's just appalling, and oh God, what a horrible display of human nature. And I thought to myself, why can't you idiots do your damn jobs? It's who, what, where, why, when, and how. Where's the why there, folks? Did you take a second to think about that? Well, I guess not. So today, the why is starting to come out. Mm-hmm. And evidently this jackbag had a few expletives to say at the other team during the game. And then after he hits the home run, he threw a few expletives at the pitcher as well. So these are just kind of those unwritten baseball laws that we all know about. Lines you don't cross. And so it's finally getting reported, but it was still one of the funniest things I've ever seen. You haven't seen the video yet, Greek?
No, I have not seen it. I'm not familiar with the case at all. And again, but the pitcher's 100% wrong. No matter what they say, you can't go after people and tackle them. That's definitely wrong. But yeah, I didn't see it. You hear it all the time.
It sure was funny.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of trash talking. You know that. It goes on in all sports. Got to keep calm.
Yep.
But I've never heard of a pitcher tackling a guy who hit a home run. That I've never heard of or seen. So I will definitely check out.
He didn't necessarily tackle him. He just lowered his shoulder and blew him out of his cleats.
Oh, that's hitting him. As a pitcher coming over and hitting the guy. I'll definitely check it out there, Freddie. Thank you for the story. It's pretty unique.
It's prime video. I think you'll enjoy that. So it looks like we're going up Sebastian this weekend, but it looks like we're not going offshore. It looks like it's going to be blowing, so I guess that's going to be a wasted trip. But hopefully we'll have fun. Maybe we can do some diving inside.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
So Mike Tyson, that was pretty interesting. The guys. First of all, I looked at these two clowns and I'm thinking to myself, why were they even ever allowed to get on a plane? I mean, they were just
drunk,
trashed.
Yep.
Yeah, they were blotto gone, and so I think part of this probably falls on the airline themselves for allowing this to happen. But Mike Tyson, being Mike Tyson, when you're a celebrity, I understand. I mean, the guy was an absolute jackbag. His behavior was horrible, and it almost looked like they were trying to set him up for a lawsuit.
That's what Franny said. That's what Francis thinks. Francis thinks, based on the video that you see, that they were looking at it, that the guy was just trying to get a payday. Who knows what's going to happen? But Tyson shouldn't put his hands on him either.
No, and, especially being a professional boxer, I know, a lot of guys that do the martial arts, they have to register, and, their hands as legal weapons, and, they're known by the authorities, state and federal level. And I don't know if that's true of boxers or not, but obviously, that's their profession. That's what they do. But, Mike's made some bad choices. I'm glad he's found himself in the marijuana land, because I think it's helped him a lot, with his mental health and with his anger issues and his other personality, traits that he didn't have a great childhood, obviously.
Now, this is the first thing where he's really stepped out of the lines and acted
in a long time.
Yeah, he really hasn't had any problems. He's been pretty quiet. Lives in Vegas, has his family out there. I know a couple years ago he lost his daughter. But yeah, and he's been doing just his podcasts, and he has his marijuana company. I know last night he was down in Miami. They said with Rick Ross and them hanging out, and but it definitely there might be some repercussion out of it. I'd be surprised if it doesn't happen where he gets picked up or asked for questioning.
Yeah, I would imagine that'll happen. What happened to his daughter? I didn't hear about that story. Did his daughter pass away?
One of his daughters died years ago. He lost her very young. I think something happened with the treadmill. I don't remember the story offhand, but I know he lost one of his daughters years and years ago. Tragically.
Your friend of mine just lost his son at the age of 40. Just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Very sad, very tragic.
Yeah, anytime a parent has to bury their child, it's very difficult. Obviously.
Yeah, they live out in the country a little bit, and the dirt roads where they live on are about a lane and a half wide. And his son was leaving the house Sunday afternoon after visiting and working on the boats, and came around a corner leaving, and his big 2500 Dodge lifted, and a little Kia was in the middle of the road with a family in it and out-of-state plates, and he decided to go off into the trees rather than climbing on top of their car and crushing them. And very sadly, he was banged up quite a bit, and they sent him home from the hospital, and they had some fractures in his shoulder, and that got infected, and next thing you know, sepsis and blood infection, and bang, end of story.
Sorry to hear that. That's terrible news, obviously. It's always difficult.
That's one of the reasons we're going up. That's one of the reasons we're all going to Sebastian today, or tomorrow, rather.
So. All right, we'll see what happens, Freddie, and try to give a lot of support, because that's what you need when the tragedy happens.
Yeah, we've all been doing everything we can.
Good.
You still kind of feel helpless because you really can't do anything meaningful.
Of course. All you can do is give support and give love.
Yep, go check that video out. It's pretty funny.
Now, what is the baseball team's name?
Oh, hang on a second. I think it's on my Yahoo feed here. Let me check it out for you.
Oh, I'll check it out. Don't worry about it, bro. I don't want to bother you. I appreciate the call.
North Texas Junior College Athletic Conference. Woodward was one of the teams, and the other one was North Central Texas College.
All right. Thank you, brother.
We've never heard of before.
Thank you for the call. It is the Penthouse. It is a Friday. We'll come back with a trifecta. Don't forget Sunfest tickets at 11:45. Sunfest tickets at 11:45. Peace.
You're listening to Real Radio, available everywhere you want to listen. Yeah, even there, on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds could gust as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees. And mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by Racetrack.
You deserve rewards from Racetrack. For what? For having great taste in food and keeping the tank full. Download the Racetrack Rewards app and get a free coffee or large fountain drink. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. Offer valid for 7 days after sign-up. $1 initial purchase required. Limitations apply. See racetrack.com/rewards for details.
Hey, it's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. When you get down to Gulfstream Park, you gotta stop by Tito's Handmade Vodka Raw Bar. Great seafood, Bloody Marys, and Tito's. It's a trifecta that you'll hit before you get in the gate. And if your horse isn't winning, you'll feel like a winner when you're at Tito's Raw Bar. Every time I'm at Gulfstream Park, that's where I'm at. Tito's Raw Bar. Stop by next time you're at the track. Gulfstream Park, Tito's Raw Bar. It's a perfect combination. You're a winner, and you're in the winner's circle already with Tito's Handmade Vodka.
If you've been injured on the job and are not receiving the benefits you're entitled to, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
We live in an age where people who need medical marijuana can finally get it. Make it easy on yourself with MMJ Health. See if you qualify for medical marijuana at mmjhealth.com. Meet with a Florida medical marijuana doctor today.
Get ready for the Fresh Picked Pricing Event at Diamonds Direct, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct's already unbeatable value, plus an extra 20% off virtually everything. All wedding bands, earrings, pendants, bracelets, and of course, thousands of engagement rings. Plus, our top designers flying in with their entire collections just for you. It's the jewelry event of the spring, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment, or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-568-2790. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-568-2790. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-568-2790. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-568-2790. 800-568-2790.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Crash 95 southbound just north of Blue Heron Boulevard. The good news is FHP reports no lanes are blocked there. Still have one on the entrance ramp southbound 95 from Linton Boulevard off to the shoulder. And Turnpike crash. This one could cause you problems southbound. It is right by Okeechobee Boulevard. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Walmart. Ready to live healthier this spring? Walmart can help you get there. Stop by their Wellness Day event on Saturday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to check your blood pressure, glucose, and more for free. Live healthier, live better. Check out Walmart Wellness Day on April 23rd. Wendy's knows a better breakfast starts with a
Listening to the Penthouse Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Don't forget, in about 10 minutes, your chance to win Sunfest tickets, 877-927-6969, baby. Pick up the phone and make it happen. You'll be at a great event next week. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello, and good morning.
And Franny's here.
Hello, hello.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, the Marlins did something they haven't done in a while since last year. They broke the streak. The Cardinals have beaten them 8 in a row, but last night the Marlins won 5-zip. So hats off to the Marlins. They got a W, and they're ready to rock and roll and forget about that bad streak with the Cardinals. We won't see the Cardinals for a while, thank God. Speaking of a team that's on a good streak, the Miami Heat tonight are in Atlanta, hot Atlanta. Miami's playing at 7:05, I believe, and they are favored by 2 points. Hopefully the Heat can win and continue on. They're up 2-0 right now in the best of 7. Last night in the NBA, there was 3 games, and one game will be a game everybody talks about. The Warriors won big. The Dallas Mavericks beat Utah. But the Memphis Grizzlies, for Elvis Presley, they won last night. They were down by 26 in the third quarter. They came storming back, won on a 21-0 run, and they ended up beating the Minnesota Timberwolves. A-Rod was in the house because he's part owner. I don't know what the coach was doing for Minnesota. He didn't call one timeout during this whole streak to stop it. Maybe call a foul, get something going, drive, stop, just break up the momentum. He let them keep playing, and Memphis went off 21-0 streak and then ended up just piling on at the end, won the game and covered, which was tremendous. If you had Memphis last night, you're jacked up because you were considering that game a loss, down by 26 in the third quarter. And May 12th, the NFL schedules come out. Mark your calendar. I know a lot of people will. We do know who the Dolphins are playing as far as the division. It's the same every year, and the other opponents, we just don't know where and when. So we'll find out all that on May 12th. The NFL schedule comes out, and next weekend, it's the NFL draft. Don't forget about the draft in Vegas. That is going to be something to check out and watch. Those kids are going to be doing it at the Bellagio fountains right there coming up on boats. It should be really, really cool for Las Vegas and for the kids being drafted. That's something to remember forever. But May 12th is before you know it, and that is when the NFL schedules come out. And that is your second trifecta of 4 today. Peace.
Well, Greek's first item in this trifecta was Major League Baseball news, and we've got some online Major League Baseball news for you. This is very exciting. Listen up. It's now out. MLB The Show 22 is out, and it's ready to play on PlayStation, Xbox, and for the very first time on Nintendo Switch. So welcome to the show, Nintendo fans. You can enjoy cross-platform and cross-gen play with PlayStation and Xbox gamers. That's awesome. Earn and use content on whichever platform and generation you choose using an internet connection for each platform. Your copy of MLB The Show 22 for your game console and a network account linked to your MLB The Show account. It's tons of fun for both hardcore and casual baseball gamers, no matter what your play style. MLB The Show 22 has you covered. You can create your dream team in Diamond Dynasty, play with your favorite legends, flashbacks, and current-day players on all your teams. You can enter to win right now for a copy of MLB The Show 22 today at realradio921.com. That's realradio921.com. Get it now for PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo consoles at the show.com. Rated E for everyone. And again, now it's available for Nintendo Switch too. So go get it. MLB The Show 22.
Awesome. So I'm going to get into a couple of texts, but after that, because it is the NBA playoffs going on, I'm going to give you guys a little quiz.
Cool.
All right?
Yes.
We were talking Mike Tyson. If you have not seen his video yet, it is on the Penthouse blog, but I'm sure you have because it is everywhere. And that is of him hitting a gentleman. What did I say? He was something the third. Melvin. Something the third. Yes. And we got text at 47142. Start off with Real Radio. It said, being the fact that dude was still conscious, I don't think Mike was punching him. I think Mike was just trying to sober him up. Maybe.
Did you say Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. And then somebody else texted in, just to clarify, black belts or any other martial arts expert does not have to register as lethal weapons with police. Absolute myth. Not even Chuck Norris would have to.
No, it's been going on for years. People always said that. We don't know if it's true. They said that with boxing. And again, same thing with karate. I don't know. I never do. But The gentleman says it's false. I think it's probably a myth.
I think that is an old wives' tale.
It is.
And probably doesn't help you if you, God forbid, hurt somebody and you go to court, and then they would probably look at you as, hey, you're a professional boxer, you have an advantage, you could hurt somebody.
So even Steven texted and said the same thing. He said there's no statutes that the state or person can or an MMA fighter had to register their hands as weapons as well, too. And then we were talking a little IRS stuff because you were talking to, was it Black China?
Yeah.
She's in court and she was saying that she has not paid her taxes.
Yeah.
And this is interesting. They say, doesn't the IRS pay a bounty to people who turn in tax dodgers? Is that a thing?
I don't know. They probably do. I don't have any knowledge of it, but
It's interesting. If that's the case, I'm going to start fighting some tax dodgers.
I'm sure they do.
Turn it in.
Snitch.
I would never. I'm not a rat.
Well, you do a lot of times wonder, people always say, like, how do people get caught? Maybe that's how they do get caught. When they're stealing money or doing this, especially bad divorces and things, people hiding money. The gentleman who put it in the text, I don't know if it's male or female, they might be right.
They could be. All right, so let's get into a quiz. And this, I think you will ace because it is, do you know the most basic basketball rules and terms? They say the most basic. So I think that, G-Man, what are you covering your ears for?
Oh, I'm so cold.
Oh. I was like, why? You got to listen.
No, I got to.
Hey, yeah, it's part of the radio.
I have them in.
Well, maybe, why don't you get the ones that cover your whole ears? They're like earmuffs. They keep your ears warm.
Yeah, you're right.
Instead of the little earbuds you wear.
I miss his hair up.
Oh, okay, got it. You got a new haircut. Okay, so do you know the most basic basketball rules and terms? Play along with us here on the Penthouse. We are going to start with this one.
I say Greek goes undefeated.
Undefeated. I'm with you. Like I said, it's supposed to be the easiest. How many points is a dunk worth?
2.
Nice job, buddy.
I don't think I have to wait.
Nice job.
It's the one I know.
What is the position name for a player that is a team's best ball handler that brings the ball up court?
Guard. Point guard.
Thank you. I was waiting for the other word.
Oh, I didn't know.
Point guard.
I didn't know how deep you wanted me to go.
I wanted,
I'll give you an idea.
She can think for
She
herself.
wanted the point. That was important.
Just a point, yes, please.
Hello,
Hey,
room
if
service?
see, every time you do that, you knock my damn camera down.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Quit
sweetheart.
pounding
Yes,
the
sweetheart.
desk.
HR is on the phone.
Always pounding.
Sweet. Did you get that at 11:42?
True.
I'm not writing it down. Here, I'll dump it.
Always pound. Thank you. I won't say it again.
All right.
What?
All right. Okay. Play along with us. The most basic basketball terms and rules. How many players are on the floor for each team?
5.
I like the answers were 3, 5, 9, or LeBron.
That's awesome.
That was the answer because these are multiple choice, but
that
we
is
don't
funny.
need them yet.
That's funny.
How many fouls does an NBA player get before they foul out?
6.
Nailing it, buddy. Nailing it.
These are really not hard.
Well, I said basic in the beginning.
Well, so what? You still mess it up, guys.
Okay.
Silly question. Wasn't it, it's probably some time ago, didn't it used to be 5 at one time?
It's 5 in college.
In college. Okay, maybe that's where I get it from. Okay.
So not a silly question.
Never a silly question.
When your team gets possession, you have a limited number of time based on what?
The time clock. It's 24-second time
Okay,
clock.
I'm gonna give you some multiple choice here. And I'll read the question again for others who may have missed it. When your team gets possession, you have a limited number of time based on what? The possession timer, possession clock, shooting timer, shot clock.
I guess shot clock.
Yep, there you go.
Nice job. 24 seconds in the NBA.
Yes.
By the way. So hurry up and score. What is it called if you illegally dribble the basketball with both hands at once?
Double dribble.
Double dribble.
Double dribble.
When play is stopped and a player takes shots at the foul line, what are those shots called?
Free throws.
Ding, 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 ding. I bet you everybody's getting these correct, too.
Oh, yeah.
If a player reaches in and takes a ball from their opponent, what is that called?
Steal.
Awesome. I noticed that.
Never heard that.
What is a glass called that the rim is attached to?
Backboard.
Nice job. These are the most basic questions, rules, in terms.
You don't have to say it any more basic. Just say it's a hard quiz.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is very hard. G-Man's nailing it. This is the hardest quiz.
Oh, my God. Difficult.
Hardest quiz ever. How long are defending players allowed to stand in the paint for?
3 seconds.
See, I did not know that. Guess what? You scored better than 100% of all the other quiz takers. Bang! You're ready to hit the court. Remember to do your stretches.
Stretch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice job. Did you hear that? You did better than 100% of all other quiz takers.
I appreciate it. Makes me feel good.
Yes.
I need any stroke of confidence that I can get.
Okay.
Right.
Give you one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't even have to wear a glove. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call for Sunfest tickets. It's on the waterfront. Come on now. Pick up the phone. It's a Friday.
Pick it up, people.
Pick it up and then look it up.
Yeah, but we got a pair of one-day passes to Sunfest. I recommend. There's a lot of great nights. We go Sunday because that's when we're all going to be there. But there's plenty of great nights going on. We just announced that Sunday, the 2 o'clock performance was supposed to be Nelly, but now it is going to be Steve Aoki because due to some kind of conflicting scheduling stuff with Nelly, unfortunately, he had to back out. But Steve Aoki is a great time if you've never seen him.
Oh, he's awesome.
He likes to cake people in the face.
Oh, great.
I wonder if he's going to bring cakes with him and cake people at Sunfest in the face. Yeah, but you also have the Counting Crows, Goo Goo Dolls, Lil Wayne, Adam Lambert. I will be right in the front watching Slightly Stupid on Friday night at 9 o'clock. You get all the details, including the daily lineup and another chance to win at realradio921.com. But let's get you on the line right now. And we're going to play Who's Most Likely to give away this pair of one-day passes.
Here it is, people. Make sure it happens. And before you know it, it's going to be the Kentucky Derby. And Franny and I will be at the Palm Beach Kennel Club day before. And that'll be May 5th, I believe. And we'll be broadcast.
May 6th.
May 6th?
Yes, sir.
That's what I said, I believe. I
No.
could be below wrong. It's May 6th.
You were believing wrong.
Yeah, May 7th, the Derby. May 6th, we'll be there. And 12 o'clock on that day, you can start betting the Kentucky Derby. Mattress Max said he's going to bet $4 million on the Kentucky Derby. Wow. And there's some long shots there. He'll be limited to what he can bet, obviously. They're not going to let him just put $1 million on a horse 35-1. That'll never happen. But, yeah, we'll be there that Friday. Franny and I doing the Penthouse for the Kentucky Derby at the Palm Beach Kennel Club.
Beautiful place. If you have not been there yet since they've done some renovations, you should absolutely check it out. Are we going to be at the paddock again?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely come out and check us out. It was getting busy last time we were there.
Oh, yeah.
Good time. The food there is amazing, too.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. Well, that's when all the horse racing opens up.
Yeah.
And they have Simon Cassidy. Jimmy, are we ready?
We are ready to play a little He Said, She Said, right?
Oh, he said, she said. Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. Yeah,
That's
that
what I
sounds
think
perfect. Thank you. I don't have to turn off my camera then.
Nice. Okay. We're going to play a little He Said, She Said for these tickets to see Sunfest. And we're going to start with John. John, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, John, how are you today, my friend?
Hi, John.
Good. Hi.
How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
About 5 years.
Oh, all right. We got a fairly newbie. What do you think of that Greek kid so far?
He's awesome.
That's it. That's how you win around here. All right, buddy. You know how to play this game. We're going to play a little He Said, She Said. I'm going to read you a quote. You got to tell us whether Greek said it or Franny said it. Okay, buddy?
All right.
All right. Here's your quote. The bigger, the better. The bigger, the better. Did Greek say that or did Franny say that?
I'm going to say that Greek said it.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but Franny's a size queen.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Better.
Nice try, though.
Sorry about that.
Nice try, John. And next up, we have another John in Palm Beach Gardens. John, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing great, John.
Hi,
How are
John.
you doing today on this lovely Friday in South Florida?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm working, but I'm still doing good, though.
That's good. You're working, you got a job, and the sun's out. So 2 things are going your way. How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
I've been listening for a long time. That was years and years.
Nice. What do you think of that Greek kid?
Is that all
dude,
you got?
You want to win? Come on. You know how this works. You got to kiss his ass.
He didn't even have words.
Wow.
He didn't even have words.
That's pretty bad.
I leave you speechless, huh?
That's it.
Yes.
Speechless.
So incredible. I have no words. words to describe
John, I
you.
love you, John.
That's what we call spitting.
No hard feelings, John.
All right, John. You know who's listening.
Not everybody's going to like you, my friend.
All right, John. We're going to play a little He Said, She Said for the Sunfest tickets at Sunfest going on April 28th through May 1st in downtown West Palm Beach. I'm going to read you a quote. You got to let us know whether Greek said it or Franny said it. Okay, pal?
Okay.
All right. Here is your quote. They're trying to beat it. They're trying to beat it. Did Greek say that or did Franny say that?
I'm going to say Franny said it.
Nice.
Oh, good for you. I didn't know it. I pointed at Greek.
God, it didn't kick my ass one. Son of a bitch. Bonus question, John. What were they beating?
We love you, John.
We love you, John.
I've got feeling. You want to have dinner tonight?
Yeah.
On me?
Yeah. Under the water. Fresh seafood. By the way, this is what that sounded like.
They're trying to beat it.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
John. I'm going to put you on hold and hang in there. It's going to be a couple of minutes. I'll get back with you and we'll get you set up with those tickets to Sunfest 2022.
All right, awesome.
Great
Nice.
job, John.
Yes.
Great job.
Have
Way
so
to
much
be.
fun,
Son of a
John.
bitch. What happened? What happened? Did your camera fall down over there, Franny?
Almost, with all this pounding. Oh, boy.
I'm so glad you won, John.
And somebody
I
has,
wonder if I can
listen,
get that out of there with all that pounding.
oh, yeah. There's a lot of love. People see, it's even though John says you're, somebody out here does care about your well-being, G-Man, because you keep on talking about how cold you are and you're covering your ears with your hands. And he said in survival emergencies, to keep your ears warm from getting frostbite, you should put your underwear over your head.
My Tommy John?
There you go. Go to the bathroom, take off your Tommy John.
We know that's hot.
And put them on over your head. Please do that.
Oh, that is strangely arousing. I think Jimmy has a drop for that.
Now is it?
Congratulations to John. Way to win, buddy. God bless you.
We are less than a week away to Sunfest.
I can't believe it.
I know, sister.
Strangely arousing.
That is.
That was easy.
I heard that before. 877-927-6969. If you know how we can keep them warm in the refrigerator today, let us know. We would love to hear your calls on what's going on. Now, if you have an opinion about Mike Tyson, about what happened on the plane, how would you have handled that?
Yeah, and we had mentioned a little bit because John was like, I'm working, so could be better. But as G-Man mentioned, look on the bright side, right? You got a job. Things are going on, and a lot of people are still working, and a lot of people are still working from home. But a lot of these remote workers are saying, due to inflation, childcare costs, gas costs, you want me to come back to the office? Ain't happening. If your boss tells you that you have to come back to work and you do, and because of everything that's going on in the world, is that a good enough excuse?
I don't think so. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't have to. I need my job. I mean, that's the bottom line.
If they've been doing remote work for this long and they've, nothing has changed and the company's still on the up and up and everything's still working right and whatever, I just don't, because that's what they're saying. On average, gas price is about $4.33 a gallon, and I'm not a parent, so I don't know this, but they are statistics saying that childcare costs have increased by a lot.
Yes.
And people are saying and food costs have increased as well too. Everything is going up. That people are just like, at this point, it's just not worth it for me to drive to work. But then, like you said, if you don't go to work, then you may lose your job and you can't afford anything.
I think there's a lot of times Jimmy talks about it too. We all do is where they're not really asking you. You feel like they are. We've talked about that, but they're telling you. Now, if your choice is to say, "Hey, I don't want to do it," that's fine. Would I do it? No. Right now, we could work mobily if we wanted to. If we really wanted to, we could say, "Hey, we want to work mobily."
Oh yeah, I mean, there's still some people on air here in iHeartRadio locally that are still doing the shows from their home.
Yeah, I don't think it's good for the show. I don't think it's good for us. I think we're better as a team.
Yeah, if you do a solo show, if you're by yourself and doing music radio or whatever, it's a different dynamic than it is with us.
There are shows that have multiple people on that are still working from home. There
Sure.
are.
Yeah, but I know, for a long time, I know that the News Junkie did. I don't know if they still are, but they were all in one home together.
The point is,
but they're remote.
Yeah.
There are people who are working that have multiple people on their show from home. I mean, we could do it right now. We could be like, "Hey, I'm doing it from Boca. You're doing it from your house." I mean, but we don't do it. If you want to do it, I think you're taking a chance. And I think a lot of times my dad always said that to me. It seems like they're asking you, but they're telling you. what they want. So if you have the stones to do it, you don't think it's going to affect you, then that's fine.
Well, that's what they're saying, that the companies are saying that they're getting a lot of pushback from workers.
Sure. Well, don't forget, wherever they were working, people, they have to pay rent. They have a building. They have different things going on. They just can't dump buildings or get out of leases and different things like that. So then the company may feel on their end like, hey, we got this big building. All these people are supposed to be here. It goes both ways. If the person can work from home and you want to be considerate to them and they have children or they have different situations, I get that. But then it should be for everybody. I mean, that's the way it really should be. So obviously the pandemic has shown us that we can work from home. I know a lot of companies have saved millions on people traveling all over the place anymore because they just do Zoom meetings. You know, Joe used to go every Tuesday to Minneapolis for a week. He's not doing that anymore. They just get on a Zoom meeting and it works it out. Me personally, I wouldn't say it, but that's just me. Everybody's different. And if your boss lets you do it, great. God bless. I know a girl I'm pretty good friends with. She's been working from home for 2 years, and her boss said to her just as recently, I talked to her Sunday at the pool, you're going to have to start coming in. And she's like, I don't want to come in. You can't fire me.
Well, he can.
That's what I said to her.
If he wants to, yeah.
Don't need a reason to.
In our state,
and she can go, okay, goodbye.
That's right.
You know,
our state's the right. They can fire you anytime they want. But it's a situation where I think a lot of people are talking about it, and I think you're going to get views on both sides. Obviously, you don't have to do it, but that's where you worked your whole life, or wherever you did work. That's where it happened. The pandemic made people go home because they didn't want it spreading, obviously, and they didn't do it. But it is an issue that comes up right now. But some bosses, I guess, are cool, and some bosses aren't. But then you got to think, hey, if something happens down the road, 6 months down the road or a year, am I going to be penalized?
Yeah, their experts are saying that companies, as they continue to debate this return to office kind of policies, leadership should offer schedule and location flexibility in order to retain their top talent, even if it would require the business to break what they call cultural traditions and develop new workflows. So you may have to, even the people at the top may have to, just kind of go with the flow and bend some rules that they normally have to keep their top workers.
Well, it's like anything else. If you're a top dog, they want you, and they want you to come in because you're helping the business and you're contributing and you're earning the money. So I guess everybody is different. But I mean, like I said, I couldn't say it to my boss. I'd be like, yeah, I'm in. Just like when they ask you to volunteer for something. You do it. You say, okay, I'm going to volunteer. You might not want to, but there is an implication in the back of your mind like, hey, I should do it. Or they ask you to do a survey and they say, hey, you know what? We don't know if you do it or not. But then you get an email, hey, you didn't do the survey. You're like, wait a minute. I thought nobody knew. So it's up to you as a person, whatever you want to do. And I guess your relationship with your boss, I mean, that's all that really matters. But it sucks for everybody. I don't think anybody is enjoying it.
And I don't know how many companies do this, but we're fortunate. We work for a great company here at iHeartMedia, but they sent over surveys, questionnaires, all this stuff during even recently or whatever, a few months back, saying how people felt about coming back to the office.
Yeah.
And I think from there is how they decided what they were going to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's nice that they do it, and obviously you hope that they look at it and consider what people are writing down. And then the majority, they would say, probably rules. And that's what they do. I mean, you can't blame them for that. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. If you got an opinion about this, about working from home, and if you feel like your worker, maybe your job's saying, hey, you got to come back, and you're like, I don't want to come back, tell us how you're handling it, or tell us how your company handled it. 877-927-6969. We'll come back with some fun facts and a lot more in the Penthouse on a Friday, baby. It's the weekend. Peace.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Sunfest is back. Join Real Radio at the hottest party of the year, Sunfest 2022, taking over downtown West Palm Beach, April 28th to May 1st. South Florida's largest music and arts festival with performances by the Goo Goo Dolls, Adam Lambert, Slightly Stupid, and tons more. Plus, let loose on their floating bars, see their art district, amazing fireworks, and more. Get your tickets now at sunfest.com and find all the details, including the daily lineup and your chance to win at realradio921.com.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds could gust as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees and mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Hayes Creek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, where you can find beautiful ladies 7 days a week, great atmosphere, and a 5-star menu. And coming up April 23rd, it's the Wizards Ball. You don't want to miss it. 500 cash prizes for the best costume in the house. Monroe's open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, and a great place to just hang your hat. And April 23rd, it's Monroe's, a Palm Beach Wizards Ball. Peace.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You're not required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-984-8484. 800-984-8484. That's 800-984-8484.
Hey, this is Franny from Real Radio. And the first time I stepped into Begin a New Med Spa and met with the patient coordinator over there, Sam, I told him, I said, I am about to turn 40 and I want to get into my 40s looking and feeling like I'm in my 30s. And he said, I got you. I work so hard in the gym to look good on the outside. So now it's time for me to work on what's on the inside. And that's why we decided that their Optimal Wellness program was a perfect fit for me. The program includes specialized testing. They're going to test my hormones, my nutrient levels, food sensitivities, all kinds of stuff. And then I get a program specifically designed for me. But I'm also going to check out their other things that they do because they offer laser hair removal, body contouring, all kinds of anti-aging treatments, and sexual renewal for both men and women. If you want to check out everything they have to offer, make sure you go to beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com. And they're super easy to find right in that Fresh Market Plaza off of Indiantown Road in Jupiter.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
95 accident-free throughout the Palm Beaches. We do have a large bag in Boca. It's filled with something, and it's in the express lanes northbound right by Palmetto Park Road. A crash being cleared away on the southbound side of the turnpike by Okeechobee Boulevard. And Okeechobee Boulevard westbound, this is right by the turnpike. We've got a right lane blocked with a crash. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. I'm the president of New South Window Solutions. What I'd like people to understand about our company is what's unique about us. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. We go out of our way to make it easy.
Going on now. Save 35% off factory direct windows and doors. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the keyword money, MONEY, on our website, realradio921.com. That's Heaven. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. It is noontime, so look up at the sun and shake your ass, and then you'll figure it out.
No, don't look at the sun.
You don't?
Don't look at the sun. No, it's not good for your eyes.
No? I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Franny's here.
Hey, happy Friday.
And it's time for some facts of fun.
Some facts of fun.
It's Franny's Fun Facts. Well, today is Earth Day. So what are you going to do good for the Earth today?
Take a pizza.
You're going to take a pizza. Cool.
I'm going to walk around the Earth.
Cool. It's also Day of Silence, April Showers Day, In God We Trust Day, National Jelly Bean Day.
Oh.
So celebrate all those days. But for Earth Day...
Jelly Bean Day, a week after Easter. That's weird. Oh, it's Greek Easter Sunday. I got to remember.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn it.
What are you damning? It's not Sunday yet. Damn it. It's Friday. You're fine.
I don't want to forget.
You will forget.
Jimmy's flipping his phone. Damn it. Oh, my God.
I know, right? It's like, it's Friday. Calm down.
I might forget.
Don't. Yeah. Quit pounding. Did you hurt yourself?
I did.
Quit pounding the desk.
I know.
Don't
Both of
pound
you
it.
boys.
Pound it.
So April 22nd was chosen as the date for Earth Day because it fell between spring break and final exams.
Oh.
And organizers wanted to maximize student involvement. Did you know that? It was founded, Gaylord Nelson, a senator from Wisconsin, founded Earth Day in 1970 to raise public consciousness about environmental concerns such as pollution, oil spills, and vanishing wildlife. He tapped into the energy of the anti-war movement, framing Earth Day as a national teach-in on the environment. 20 million Americans, are about 10% of the country's population at the time, took part in events and demonstrations on the very first Earth Day. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
20 million on the very first one.
That's a ton of people.
I know. That's what I just said. And then
That's a lot of people,
That's
Jimmy.
a lot of money.
This American holiday had a strong start, by the way. And as I mentioned, not only with the 20 million people, but since it's grown so much that now it's been celebrated in more than 192 countries by over 1 billion civic-minded supporters.
Aren't you supposed to plant a tree
So
today
it
or a
started
flower?
here, and you can do anything. Every Earth Day has a different theme. So you can do anything. But yeah, I remember growing up in school, we used to plant trees. That would be our thing for Earth Day.
Now, there's another day for planting trees. I forget the name of it.
Arbor Day?
Yes.
All right. The Earth Day movement drove the creation of EPA. The Environmental Protection Act was approved by President Richard Nixon. Did you say Richard Nixon died today? Is that a thing?
The anniversary of
Right?
his passing was today. Yes.
He was young,
Yeah,
too.
This was in 1970. As a result of the Earth Day movement, legislation on clean air, clean water, toxic substances, and endangered species were passed as well. Everyone can participate in Earth Day. This is not something that's just for the young, the old, it's everybody. People of all ages can march, plant trees, clean up their communities, and reduce waste in their own homes, or even try zero waste with smart Earth Day tips. So, G-Man-C, there's plenty of things you can do. It's not just planting trees.
Maybe I'll plant a flower later with a cookie.
You're going to plant a flower with a cookie.
It'd be nice.
Okay. Sounds great.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Does it? The flower planting is really nice. And you're going to eat a cookie while you're doing it?
Probably.
Need a little energy. I'm going to write a book about dieting, about my diet.
Are you?
Perfect.
Who are you going to sell that to?
Somebody hasn't long to live.
Oh, boy. Yes, but this also is another Earth Day fact here. Humans today use about 50% more natural resources than we did 30 years ago. And it's not so good. 20 of the warmest years on record worldwide have occurred in the past 22 years, and that's according to Climate Central. And then on top of it, they're saying today's average American generates about 4.5 pounds of trash per day.
A day?
Compared to 2.68 pounds back in the 60s.
I find that hard to believe.
Listen, I'm just reading the stats here.
4.5 pounds a day of trash?
That's what I said.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's a lot of trash.
Yeah.
I might,
Yeah, Franny.
I know.
I might talk that much trash for him.
If we're talking
More
trash.
than that.
Whoa.
More than that.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Somebody's
there?
a dumpster.
Oh, really? Sweetums?
Oh, HR's on the line.
Thank you.
You're allowed to call people sweet.
No, you're not. Not these days.
Really?
Nope.
No, that's not misogynistic at all.
Sweetums.
I call Jimmy Sweetums.
No, you don't. When? You always call me Sweetums.
You're answering. Doesn't mean I'm talking to you. Tell us.
By the way, this year's theme, Earth Day 2022, the theme is invest in our planet because every year is a different theme. So the theme of Earth Day this year is invest in our planet.
Hey, that's just up a Creek's alley. Throw money at it.
Perfect.
You're welcome.
If there's a problem, how do we fix it?
Throw money at it. And you got a little Earth Day thing here, don't you? I think we have an event coming up, G-Man. You've had that in front of you forever. I thought you were going to talk about it.
It's April 30th. That's another week away. Why promote something that's a week away when we have things that are this week?
Because it's for Earth Day.
Well, it's April 30th. It's not today. Doesn't make sense to me, so I didn't want to speak about something that's a week away.
Oh, all right, fair enough. But it says Earth Day. 30 years of Okahili.
Okahili, they're a week behind until.
That's the problem.
This is West Palm Beach, Okahili Park.
Okay, I don't care where it is. It says April 30th.
All right, fine. We won't talk about it. And there you go. There's our Earth Day facts.
Get rid of that crap.
Yep.
We're not getting rid of it. We're just saying.
We'll bring it up next week.
We'll bring it up next week.
Look it up, Franny.
Yeah.
And we got enough stuff to bring up with people every day.
Yeah, like $1,000, $1,000 in your hand every hour, 9 times a day. You're going to get a keyword. You're going to go to realradio921.com. You're going to enter that keyword, and you'll be in the running for that hour's $1,000. By the way, the noon hour is money, M-O-N-E-Y.
Ooh.
Greek's favorite thing in the whole wide world, money, M-O-N-E-Y. Go to realradio921.com. A pop-up's going to come up. Enter that keyword right there. And if you get a phone call in the next hour, it's going to be us calling you to tell you that you won $1,000. If it says unknown or something like that, I forget exactly what it says.
It's a 513 area code. I know that, but sometimes they don't pop up the area code. Sometimes it just says
it just says unknown
or
caller. So
whatever.
this is the one time that you should pick up that unknown caller because it could be us, especially if you've entered to win there.
Yeah.
So money, M-O-N-E-Y. Go to realradio921.com right now. We want you to win $1,000.
Yeah.
Damn it!
And if you, wow, strong.
You're rubbing off, man.
Thank you. Win $1,000, huh? And if you entered the contest, so then therefore you should know you might get a call. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So why, surpass it.
Exactly.
Jump on it if you can, by the way. Earth Day is coming up, which is today, but also there's
coming up.
There's a big event at Hokalili Park coming up.
What is it?
Hokalili Park?
Nope.
Hokalili Park.
Why don't you try to just read it? Read what does it say?
He can't read. That's the problem.
I can't read.
What does it say? Right.
Where I'm looking. Freedom Public, Okalili National Center.
Why do better?
That's Okeechobee.
No.
That's it.
Do better.
I can't.
You can't like this.
I've heard this in the bedroom.
Exactly.
Like
Yes.
I'm gonna be like
That's why he pays so much.
a teacher.
Okie.
Uh-huh.
Iki.
Where do you get Iki at?
Iki. E-E.
No. The Iki is there's an E-E.
E-E.
Oh my goodness.
E-E.
Okie.
Okie.
Healy. There you go.
Okie.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Okie.
Are you just trying to take a knee until the end of the show?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
No, we're not.
And coming up Saturday night, Rosa Palm Beach is having their Wizards Ball.
Yeah, I bet he gets this one right.
You bet your ass I will.
Darn right.
Yeah, that's right. You want to be a wizard or feel like a wizard? Get over to Monroe Saturday night. The 23rd, 500 in cash and prizes. Beautiful ladies. You'll feel like you're with a wizard. Harry Potter's not going to have anything on you when you're one of those ladies from Monroe's and Palm Beach. It is the Greek, Jimmy, and Francis. We'll come back with a misspeak and so much more on a Friday. Step up. Salute. It's freezing in here. We're doing it. Peace.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds could gust as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees and mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Hayes Greek, get ready for the Fresh Pick Pricing event at Diamonds Direct. This is an annual event everyone waits for. It's happening April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct already unbeaten value, plus an extra 20% off. Virtually everything's on sale. All wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, and thousands of engagement rings. When Diamonds Direct has a sale, you know it's a real deal. I'm talking extreme value right here at Diamonds Direct. Plus, Diamonds Direct top designers are flying in with their entire collection. It's truly your event of the spring. It's like the biggest jewelry trunk sale you've ever seen. If jewelry's in your future for a proposal, anniversary, birthday, graduation, you need to be at this event. Save an extra 20% during the sparkling store-wide sale. 3 days only, April 29th, the 30th, and May 1st. Only at Diamonds Direct. Get special hours, directions, and more. Details at diamondsdirect.com. Don't miss it.
As a marketer, you want to reach everyone. Adults, teens, millennials. But it's not like these groups all hang out in the same place, right? Actually wrong. They're all right here, listening to radio commercials just like this one. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM/FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
Hayes Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, where you can find beautiful ladies 7 days a week, great atmosphere, and a 5-star menu. And coming up April 23rd, it's the Wizards Ball. You don't want to miss it. 500 cash prizes for the best costume in the house. Monroe's open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, and a great place to just hang your hat. And April 23rd, it's Monroe's, a Palm Beach Wizards Ball. Peace.
If you're a small business, there are lots of choices when it comes to your internet and technology needs. But when you choose Comcast Business Internet, you choose the largest, fastest, reliable network. You choose advanced security for total peace of mind. And you choose fiber solutions with speeds up to 10 gigs available to more small businesses than any other provider. That's virtually everywhere we serve. The choice is clear. Get unbeatable business solutions from the most innovative company. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet and advanced security for $60 a month for 24 months with a 2-year agreement. And now with more speed to help keep all your connected devices running. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 6/21/22. Requires EcoBill and autopay. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet and Comcast Business Security Edge customers only. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Most innovative based on American Business 2021 Gold Stevie Award.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
95 accident-free throughout the Palm Beaches. We do have a large bag in Boca. It's filled with something, and it's in the express lanes northbound right by Palmetto Park Road. A crash being cleared away on the southbound side of the turnpike by Okeechobee Boulevard. And Okeechobee Boulevard westbound, this is right by the turnpike. We've got a right lane blocked with a crash. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Hi guys, it's me, Brian Baumgartner, and maybe you've heard my podcast, The Office Deep Dive. Well, now I'm expanding it into even more of your favorite shows in my new podcast, Off the Beat. Hey everybody!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day. New lineup now, unless you forgot. We're going to remind you. It's Rover in the morning and his crew, 6 to 10. It is the Penthouse, 10 to 2. We are in the middle of the sandwich. And then in the afternoon, you go home with the News Junkies, 2 to 6. And then the Greek Zone from 6 to 7. And then Lex and Terry, 7 to 11. Jimmy's in the house.
Good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hello, happy Friday.
And I think it's time for Greek Misspeak, and then we'll get into a little Snoop Dogg information.
Yeah. Now, if you're new to the show, every now and then I make it sound like Greek makes a mistake with the English language. So I have to alter it. It takes me hours and hours to do it. And then we put them together, and I kind of match it up with a little drop from here, a TV show or a movie or something. And we call this the Greek Misspeak and Review.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
Play again tomorrow night in South Beach. Hopefully we get another W.
Look, it's a big W, I tell you!
She wanted to get separate rooms, and then I didn't hit on her. 3 o'clock in the morning, she opened my door and hit me with a pillow and asked me if I was playing for the other team. The name's Piddle. Then you throw Kyrie in there, and it's garbage can full of aspirins every day. Jeez Louise! Got a little bit more to give you, a little bit more kick in the pump.
I'm gonna kick your
Bob! Baby, what is going on? I'm your daddy.
Oh, daddy, yo!
Grammys had a little bit of ratings, but lowest, they said, ever. Better than last year.
This legitimately makes me confused, and you explaining all of that didn't make it much better.
But Harden's he's a malcontent.
What is happening?
You can talk about this topic until, you know what? The moon falls out of the cheese.
That's it, I'm getting out of here.
Could I go?
Oh, really? Wow.
What?
Oh,
No, that was good. It was good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Good laugh.
What's a number W?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out what a piddle is.
So, all right. So if I want Snoop Dogg to come over to my house this weekend and maybe hang by my pool and do a video with me, how much is it going to cost me, Jimmy?
Oh, that'll just cost you a cool $500,000 because apparently we found out that Snoop Dogg was on a podcast called The Hip Hop Wolf. Not sure who the hip hop guy Wolf is, but apparently he was talking to him, and Snoop Dogg dropped this little number on us at how much he gets for an appearance in a song.
How much would it cost to get on a song if I didn't want to go that route, which obviously we
Oh,
want to.
250,000.
250?
Yeah.
So if somebody gives you 250,000, that means that you'll
You
jump
get
on.
about 16 bars.
16 bars.
Oh, wow, baller.
And when it's time to do the video, I need to get another 250 up out of you.
All right. Big money.
And
Is
you,
that
only, and you only got an hour, so get to filming.
Yeah, get to film because your bitch ass only got 1 hour with me.
Hey,
Wow.
an hour is a good amount of time.
That is.
Yeah.
For 250 though?
250 an hour.
500. Oh, I thought so. It's 250. He said for 16 bars and another 250 to film.
Mm-hmm.
So for the hour.
250 for the hour.
So you get one line in a song.
Yeah.
For 250,000.
But you stretch it for a whole hour.
And then when you shoot the video for that video for the song that you just wrote and paid him $250K for, you got to give him another $250,000 just to be in the video, and you only got an hour to shoot his part.
But if you're an upcoming
That's
rapper,
pretty good.
say you're an upcoming rapper and you got a record label behind you, you say, look, give me $500,000. I want to put Snoop Dogg and promote the hell out of it that he's in the video, he's in the song. You might make a profit.
I wonder if that's the case.
You might.
Because listen, if you ever on your smart speaker, and I have a lot of smart speakers, sometimes besides listening to Real Radio and iHeartRadio, I will be like, I want to listen to Snoop Dogg, or if I have certain artists,
Or
and I have had Snoop Dogg. I've never said that. I can 100% say I've never said that
You don't have
before
to
to my
tell me.
smart
You,
speaker.
you don't have to tell me. I know you've never said,
But-
let me listen to Greek.
But I'll be like, let me listen to Snoop Dogg, and it'll play all kinds of, and I am very familiar with his music, but there's some I'm not familiar with, because Snoop Dogg, and that's the thing, he will do anything. I've heard him on reggae, like I know he did his own, remember when he was Snoop Lion?
Yeah.
But I've heard him on other albums as well too. I've heard him on a lot of Spanish artist songs that are all
Down in Miami.
I've heard him on Asian artist songs. Like and it'll play all those in Snoop Dogg, and I'm like, man, Snoop he'll do anything.
He's getting paid.
He's like, if you pay me, I'm in, and that's it.
Baby Snoop, Snoop,
Yeah.
Snoop, Snoop,
Yeah.
Snoop, baby Snoop, 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 Snoop.
He has crossed all kinds of genres of music. It is
Because he gets
insane.
paid. But that's my
Yes.
point. If you're an upcoming rapper, just say,
Yeah.
you say that, hey, you go to your record label, say, look, I need $500,000. I can get Snoop Dogg, and I'll promote it. Hey, it's Jimmy with special appearance by Snoop Dogg. Check it out. At 11:05, we're going to drop that for you.
Yeah.
I mean, people probably buy it.
Well, that seems to be that genre of music. I mean, even pop and hip hop and R&B, all that stuff. It's all so and so featuring so and so.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems to be everywhere now, and they all seem to be collaborating together. I don't know if it's for the money. I don't know if it just.
I'm sure it's money.
Just fun. I don't know.
It's like DJ Khaled. He's on everything. Calvin Harris. I mean, another famous DJ. He's on a lot of
See,
stuff.
you think Khaled is because Khaled is producing and making the track for who it is for. So
Yeah.
that's why it's
But-
his track, it's his music he's producing, and that's why you always hear him say his own name.
That's right.
That's why.
Yeah, but you don't ever really, he's not really in the song too much.
Yeah, but he's producing it.
Oh, I know. But
Yeah.
I'm saying he's not singing or dropping the lyrics or anything
But
like
people
that.
are going to him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because he's very successful
Right.
and he's had a great career.
Well,
I'm sure
he's
he
got-
gets paid tons of money.
Yeah, and I'm sure he gets a lot promoting too. You know, so I mean, that would be why you would want him. I'm sure.
I'm surprised Snoop Dogg it's that cheap, really, for 16 bars or a video. I thought he was going to say like double, like $500,000 and $500,000. But for a video, if you want to put it together, $250, you get a sponsor out there and do it.
There you go. Why don't you pay $250 and have him do a cameo in your movie?
There you go.
I don't
Nice.
know. Yeah, I don't know if we need him in the movie.
No? All right.
No, not we can agree.
Well, we already got Greek.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the budget, we got to cut the budget. It's going to be short. I'm trying to get you a role. I'm trying to get Jimmy a role. All the people I know who have been significant in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would do well if you got some decent names there, though.
I want unknown names.
Okay.
I think it's better, like The Sopranos when
Like
they
a
came.
draw, you think it'll have a draw of like not at least one big star? I mean, I know, but you said you were going to play yourself.
No,
it's a
I'm not.
younger it's a younger version of you.
No.
So not even one big star, not one big name to attract
Again,
the audience.
once if I sell it, I'm out.
I don't know if you have the choice in that, do you?
No,
because well,
You can go through
right,
casting,
so
though.
as a reminder, right? So Weekwood Greek, you sold or you actually hired somebody really to write the script
Yes.
for the movie, right?
Yes,
so,
and then we're gonna sell.
So what you have? Can you explain what that is again to me? It's a
I have a treatment.
There's a treatment. That's it. That's a word I couldn't remember.
Yeah, about 10 pages.
So it's not a full script, right? It's
No,
just
not at all.
kind of like the cliff notes of what would have of what you want the script to be.
Yeah, and then if everybody wants to know at home, 1 page is 1 minute in a movie. That's what basically it comes down to.
Okay.
So if you have 120 pages, that's 2 hours.
Got it.
Basically.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Okay.
Maybe 120
So,
minutes.
Cool.
You got a guy now that's going to write that script up. Now, at that point, it will hopefully does this writer, is he going to pitch it to a movie producer, a movie house or something like that to pick it up?
I will.
Oh, you will.
And then it drops back in my hands with a couple of people that I know.
Okay.
And then you shop it out.
Then I shop it out.
Okay.
Maybe, to go to different places if we want to go to Netflix or different stuff like that. Say we have a script. And then if you sell it, then you have the option of saying, hey, I'm selling it for X and I don't want to have any say. Or I'll sell it and I want a little say. And at the point for me, if I sold it and it was anything decent, I would just step away. Obviously, I would want to get something on the back end in case it ever did become a big hit. And something like that. But as far as casting, I wouldn't have anything to do with that.
Right.
They might ask you out of respect, like, hey, what do you think of this role or that role? No, it's really about 8 people that could do the whole movie. But that's it. And they want to change a couple things, like I said. He wants to go back to me when I was a kid. Started from there.
Having some sort of a flashback, moment. Yeah, okay.
Whole thing. And then, start from, the day 7. It's 7 days. He wants to start day 7 and go backwards, which I did tell you. But he also wants to go back to when I was a kid and stuff and different stuff. Which, again, that's his opinion, and that's what you do when you write a script. When you're hiring somebody, though, you do have a say. Because he's going to send me every day. He's going to send me stuff. And I can say either yay or nay, or I don't want to go this direction. And then it becomes really just, working with each other.
Yeah, true.
Respect.
Because, again, you're hiring him. I realize it may not be, totally that way, but, it's basically to understand it. That's what it is.
Yeah, and I also I'm looking to, I'm going to have a different opinion than him, just like you and I would, or Franny and I, because I want to sell it. So I think something that's a little bit far-fetched, I'm not buying that. You know what I mean? I want to keep the story the same. That's my goal. I know there's got to be little ads and bonuses, but I want to try to keep the story the same, if I can. It is the Greek. It is Jimmy.
Is there tea bags in there?
I'm drinking my hot tea, which I have every day. And I'm into tea now, so if anybody wants to give me a tea bag. You love that line. Franny's the best. It is the Greek, Jimmy, and Franny. We're not changing anything here. We're keeping it the same. We're going to come back with a little trifecta and so much more. Peace.
iHeartRadio is the easy-to-use app for music and radio. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
Win $15,000 in replacement windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text windows to 20129.
Hey, this is Lincoln Kennedy, 3-time Pro Bowler. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Blindstar.
The Heat try to grab a 3-0 lead over Atlanta in their first-round series tonight. The series shifts to Georgia, where the Hawks have won 20 of their last 23. 2 big stars are joining the women's hoops program at the U. Hannah and Haley Cavender and their 4 million social media fans are transferring to Miami from Fresno State. And hockey fans mourning the passing of Hall of Fame forward Guy Lafleur today. He was 70 years old. I'm Scott Davidson.
Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox and Dunn. Strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to wherever they want to be. Commercial banking, capital markets, private wealth. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
This is Matt Crowder live at the gas station on 41st Street reporting on those skyrocketing gas prices. Excuse me, miss, are you buying less gas now because of the high prices?
Oh, I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute, are you saying you actually get paid cash cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Well, does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, well, there you have it. Stop paying full price for gas. Download the free Get Upside app and get real cash back every time you buy gas. This is Matt Crowder, Radio News Network. Download the free Get Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code HYBRID for a $5 bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code HYBRID for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code HYBRID.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
That's the sound of your KFC chicken sandwich order. That's what happens next. Your chicken is Kentucky Fried to order. And that's the sound of your chicken being put on a brioche bun. Brioche buns don't make a lot of noise. Then we add sauce and pickles and serve your sandwich to you piping hot. Order the KFC chicken sandwich. It's Kentucky Fried to order on the KFC app or at KFC.com. At participating locations, prices may vary.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We have a crash along 95 southbound. This is right by Southern Boulevard, and it has a left lane blocked. That will be a slow spot for you. Also looking at Okeechobee Boulevard, still having slowdowns there. Westbound, right lane is blocked, and this is right by the Turnpike with a crash. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
There's an app for everything. And I bet you have multiple apps on your phone just to order food, get a ride, or even find a date. But we made the iHeartRadio app your all-in-one app. Your favorite music, radio stations, and podcasts together, and all for free. Listen to your favorite radio station anywhere you want, plus all your favorite music.
Listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeartRadio station. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. Get ready for the weekend. Before we end up putting a bow on this, Franny will tell you some things to do in the area for the weekend. Jimmy's in the house.
Good afternoon.
Francis is here.
Hello, hello.
I know we got a couple people on hold. Jimmy, who do we have?
We got Al on the line. Al, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Hey, Al.
What's happening, Al?
Oh, Nick. Not so much. Just chilling. Beautiful day. I got a question for you. Are you gonna put Leo in there? Because I'm sure not only me but everybody else has wondered what he looked like. Now we know what he acts like, so don't go by the actor the way they act.
Mm-hmm.
But what actor is the closest to how he would look? I was wondering.
Leo.
And when you say the stories, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm curious. What do you picture him like? Because I know we all picture people, especially before when radio was just radio and you couldn't see anybody on the websites or out and about. You always imagined what they look like. So what do you imagine Leo looking like?
Yeah, I imagine kind of like River Phoenix. Oh no, Joaquin.
Joaquin, okay.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Kind of skinny. Real nervous and jittery because he's been doing too much nose candy.
All right. I'm with you, Al. I'm with you.
Leo, the only difference is that he had black hair. He was very thin, about 5'8", 5'9".
Is there any kind of celebrity you may say that resembles him?
I've thought about this over the years.
Aren't skinny. There's no fat cokehead, but in other words.
Well, not true.
No. I mean people that do it on a regular basis, like a cigarette smoker. I'm sorry to offend him. I know he passed away. I don't mean this in any disrespectful form whatsoever.
No.
That's how he comes off as when you talk about him.
Yeah, no, he did everything. He smoked cigarettes, smoked marijuana, did coke, drank. Yeah, he did it all.
Where was Leo from?
New York.
But his ethnicity, like, was he Italian? Was he
German,
Latin?
Irish.
What?
He was Jewish.
Okay.
That's it. He was always very.
That was his religion. He was Jewish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very proud of it. He always said, I'm the only.
Because Leo, sometimes you think Leonardo or Leopoldo or whatever.
No.
Italian
He always said,
Spanish.
I'm the only Jewish guy in the Greek crew. That was his claim to fame. But I'm trying to think of somebody famous who he would look like. Off the top of my head, I can't think.
Okay.
But he was thin, always well dressed, sharp guy. But
was he a fast talker?
Thin and long.
Excuse me?
More compact. Was his face thin and long?
Yes.
Like a Jewish.
Yes, very thin and long. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I get the picture. Okay, cool. And one other thing, I think Mike Tyson was completely right with what he did. Because if you listen carefully, they ask him if he wants mushrooms while they're on the plane. Like the guy's going to turn around and go, "Oh, I don't know you. You got mushrooms? Have at it. Give me some."
Yeah.
He's not stupid.
No. The guy definitely knew who Mike Tyson was. Obviously.
Did you say Mike Tyson?
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, which we all know, you can't put your hands on anybody, and that's what its bottom line is going to come down to. Whether or not they press charges, I don't know what's going to happen. Even if somebody provokes you, I get it. But the guy did throw a water bottle, so I don't know the laws. Every state has a different law. I think, Jimmy, am I wrong? Weren't they still on the ground when this happened?
Yeah.
Right?
Right. But I still think it falls under FAA.
Okay.
Because they're on the aircraft itself.
Okay. So again,
but again, I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know it either.
I'm sort of assuming that.
Yeah, they were in California at the time. But like Franny said, that the gentleman didn't come to Florida, right?
No, he stayed in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. They said he went off the airplane and talked to cops is what I heard with reports. But quickly, because you got me on this whole thing and now I'm intrigued, is Leo in your treatment? Is he part of the Week with the Greek?
He was there for a few days.
Okay, so he is going to be in the film
as
a character.
Not the whole 7.
And now that we're talking about him and you started describing him, you know who I'm picturing is Adrian Brody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right?
A little bit.
Do you know who Adrian Brody is?
Yeah, he's playing Pat Riley in The Winning Case.
Is he?
The winning season, yes.
Okay.
The guy with the big nose?
But yeah, he was in The Pianist.
Yep.
And, yeah, so that's who I'm picturing when you said kind of a longer face, thin, tall, dark
A little
hair.
bit, but not the nose, obviously.
Got it.
Yeah. And he was a jeweler for years. And yeah, he always used to carry diamonds around with him and, show people in the little plastic that he would open up, little paper, folded a million times. He'd be like, look at this diamond. He always did that. He was very successful in the jewelry industry. He had a big run with the Home Shopping Club, and he sold them earrings in the 80s and did very, very well.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
He was the designer.
I'll tell you, with Mike Tyson, you can tell it's got to take a lot. Because before this happened, when he was in the bar and the guy pulled out the gun, it didn't faze him.
No.
No.
The comedy club, yeah.
But if he got assaulted, if you throw a water bottle at someone, it doesn't matter if it's empty and it weighs a gram. It's assault. So they assaulted him technically first. Nobody realized when he said that.
Yeah, no, again, I don't know the laws. What?
We didn't see. All we saw was the cut.
Yeah.
From them bothering him for 2 seconds, it was 10 or 15 minutes. They kept going. It wasn't 5-minute thing.
Well, it was them who filmed it. Whoever he was with, his friends who released it.
That's what I pointed out, too, was in that video that we posted at realradio921.com under the Penthouse blog, you can see that's clearly edited at some point. Now, how much was edited out? I don't know. Sounds like quite a bit if it was that it went on for, 15 minutes, because I think that video was only about 1 minute long.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, we're only seeing a video from them.
On the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, also, let me ask you, who has a friend that would be getting punched that would take out their camera if they're a real friend or go over and try and stop it?
Oh, today I think a lot of people would film it.
Oh, that's our world we live in. But no,
My father would.
Yeah.
Commit a payday.
I think a lot of people would.
The camera and then go stop.
I think a lot of people do, unfortunately.
You can take out the camera, leave one arm extended, and put the other arm between them.
I don't know how many people are going to want to get in the way of Mike Tyson's fist either, by the way.
Yeah, I'd be like, sorry, you did this.
Yeah, you kind of did it to yourself, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you hear somebody in the background saying, hey, Mike, calm down.
Yeah.
But that was another passenger. But again, it's one of those situations that I'm sure they wish they could have avoided everybody all around.
If Mike Tyson wanted to, that guy's face would have caved in.
Oh, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he took it easy. Even though it looks like he's giving him a bit of a beatdown, I think he could have done way more damage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Mike Tyson. He's still in great shape. I mean, he was just fighting about 6 months ago, and he works out all the time. I mean, he slaps you in the face, you go down. So.
The guy's ripped. Yeah.
No, it was a bad situation for him. The guy provoked him, obviously, but again, you goes back to forth, like, putting your hands on somebody. But we appreciate the call, brother, and thank you for listening.
Thanks, Al.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. Jimmy, do you have somebody else?
We have Michael on the line. Michael, welcome to the Penthouse. Been a while. How you been, bub?
Hey, guys. Haven't been a while. It's been good, Greek. How about you, Franny?
Everything's good. Long time, Mike.
Well, I told your husband I would. He kind of wanted a long time.
He told you to back off. All right.
Yeah. Well, not back off. He just, I'll explain to you later on.
Okay, sounds good.
But anyways, I had a situation exactly just like Mike Tyson's years ago when I was flying out to Vegas. These 3 young guys got on the plane. They were probably 25 years old. I was about 40. I still look like I'm 40. And the guy was just kicking the seat, harassing me. I asked him to stop. He said, "What are you going to do, old man?" He slapped me in the head. I turned around and just nailed him. And then the stewardesses came back, and they asked what happened, and he says, "The guy punched me." And then some of the other people on the plane said he was harassing him and slapped him in the head first. And the stewardess said, "Well, what do you want to do?" And the kid said nothing, and we got on a plane and we flew to Vegas. He didn't bother me at all.
Good.
Nothing happened.
Well, it's good that nobody pressed charges. You didn't miss your Vegas trip. How'd you do on that Vegas trip? Do you remember?
I typically don't bet a lot.
Okay.
I don't know. I probably lost money. You never make any money in Vegas. I usually go with $500. If I lose it, I used to go out there for conferences.
Oh, that's nice.
For air show conferences every year. It was actually pretty fun because the Blue Angels were there and all the pilots from all the wacky pilots are wacky.
Yes, they are.
No, I had fun. It was good.
Good. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, and nice to hear your voice again, Mike. We haven't heard you in a long time, and glad everything's going your way.
I tell you, I just put an ad on Facebook for help, and I got 3-4 months ago. I couldn't get anybody. I probably got 8 to 10 guys lined up.
That's great.
What are you looking for help for?
People are starting to. I'm in the construction business. But
okay.
I do structural repairs on buildings like the one that fell down in Miami.
Okay.
We do that kind of work, so it's kind of specialty work. But I've gotten some really good. I interviewed 2 guys today and hired them both. I mean, they're sick people. I think are starting to want to go back to work or find better pay.
That's good.
Having to, I'm sure, a lot of them as well too.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's
but
good.
that's great.
That's great news, Mike.
The weird thing is I hired 2 young guys. One of them showed up. He was great. He emailed me, called my office, went in and did all the paperwork. And he doesn't have any experience, so he starts at the bottom of the pool. And then one other kid, first day I had a flat tire. I'll come tomorrow at 10. He never showed up at 10. Then he called, said, can I come in the afternoon? I said, don't bother coming in.
Well, you got to weed through it.
First day. Yeah, exactly.
No,
all right, guys.
Thank you for the call.
I'll explain everything later.
All right, I'll be looking forward to that text. Bye, Michael.
I know you always do. Bye.
So speaking of text, I got a couple texts in the text line at 47142. A lot of are designated for you, G-Man. We have, because you had a really hard time saying Okahili.
Okahili Park.
There you go.
See?
Yeah, you can do
Okahili
it.
Park.
It's all an act.
Yeah, it's all an act. They said Greek better never go to Hawaii because lots of the streets have E-E-A-A-I-I or U-U in them. He'll never get anywhere.
I don't get anywhere here.
I know.
Yeah, really. We don't have to leave Florida. Hell, we don't have to leave Palm Beach County.
We sure don't.
Go south, young man. Go south, Jimmy.
We don't go north, that's for sure.
That is for sure. And we did a basketball quiz and you got 100%. They said, so let me get this right. Greek gets 100% on a basketball quiz, yet he spells cat D-O-G. Like, yeah, that's the mind
Pretty
of
much.
Greek.
Cool, okay.
Yes, exactly. We have, will Bonergate ever make it in Greek's movie?
Oh, Bonergate.
Yeah, you know Bonergate. Greek got drugged.
Bonergate.
Gave him a boner. Some
I like
girls
that.
drugged him at a bar, or he thinks. We're not sure. He
Yes.
suspects that a couple girls did because he was sitting there, he started getting sweaty, and all of a sudden he had an erection. And it happened twice. So this is what we call Bonergate, I guess, now.
I like that.
Anna says, I think Snoop Dogg could enhance the storyline. That's from Hugh. Same message. So hey, might want to pay Snoop $250,000 to make a cameo. We also have, did you say something about being in the back end? Because somebody says if G wants something on the back end, why doesn't he do porn? I don't know where that came from. We have somebody picturing Leah.
I can tell you where it came from.
We have somebody picturing Leo being like James Franco.
A little bit, maybe a little, maybe, not really.
No, yes,
Because I'm thinking,
Yeah. No.
You know who he really looked like? People used to say, and
now you remember?
No. The audience isn't going to know, so I didn't want to say.
Oh.
Elliot Gould was a famous actor,
Oh, well, I know who Elliot Gould is.
but when he was young,
All right, I have to look at him
Young
young.
Elliot Gould.
when he was married to like Barbara Streisand, that's what he looked like. Because Leo used to get it a lot in Vegas when he go out. Now, and not the Elliot Gould who
Who I think about older. Like, that's who
was in Ocean's 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A young.
I got you. Yep.
Okay. All right. I can see it because they show pictures of him young. All right. What else do we have in the text line?
That's how I would picture it. You know what I mean?
Really?
From what you've described. I mean,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yep. A young Elliot Gould when he was married to Barbara Streisand.
And then somebody sent you, this is John, Palm Beach Bourbon Society. I'm guessing this is in Greek, and I don't. It says Mr. Greek, Christos Anesti.
It's a Greek thing.
Well, yeah, it looks very Greek because
Yeah.
there's an X that starts the first word. And I don't
Some things are dead giveaways.
I don't speak it. I don't know. G-Man, do you want to try? Because, you are Greek. What is that? How do you say that?
You're asking him.
How do you say that?
I know who that is, though.
I know, but how do you say that? How do you say that?
Cat.
D-O-G.
Kick Rockus?
That doesn't even look like a Crockett.
How do you know what it looks like?
How do you know?
Kick Rockus?
Oh, boy. Sorry, John. We totally butchered that.
There are just some things you look at and you know it's Greek.
Yeah, and it starts with an X.
It's like a club in the city. It used to be called Xenons, and it started with an X, but it really wasn't. It was a Z. Figure it out.
Figure that out.
What?
I have no idea.
It really wasn't. It was a Z?
It's called Xenons.
I know, but you said it started with an X, but it really wasn't. It was a Z.
Well, Xenons is with a Z, but they put it as an X.
Well, it wasn't. It clearly was with an X.
That's what I told them. When I used to go in, I used to say every time, you should be a Z up there, and they put an X. It was very confusing.
Okay.
But it made people want to go.
Jimmy. Well, that
It's the
was
only
like,
way I'm getting through life.
yes, I know. Just keep that going. Well, look, remember Xena, the warrior princess?
Oh, yeah, she was a girl on the horse.
Xena.
See? I was
See what
right.
I mean?
Yeah.
Sitting Bull?
Snap up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget this weekend, you might be able to see Franny and her girlfriends dancing.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and you're a great dancer.
Oh. Super.
You're excited. These nipples.
You can.
All of our nipples at this point.
Oh, my God,
It's
really?
so cold.
By the way, the next break, if anybody needs some glass cut, I'm your man.
You need some glass cut. Oh my God, you kill me. You do. It is the Penthouse, freezing our ass off, but we're having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
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 It is Icicle City right now. If we can work in this, we can work in Green Bay in December. I mean, forget
No. There's a big difference between this and minus 23 degrees. I've been to Green Bay in the wintertime.
It seems cold.
Wow.
It seems cold. It is the Greek, Jimmy, and Francis. We got some Florida stories come up. Maybe they'll heat us up. Anything you want to tip the scales?
Yeah, cops were chasing a quite unusual suspect. I will let you know what that's all about when we come back right here in the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real Radio wants to provide the assist for your summer plans by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9:05 a.m. to 5:05 p.m. Take that keyword and enter it on our website at realradio921.com. Then wait for your phone to ring from a number you won't recognize. If it does, answer it, because that's how you get $1,000 in your hand. This contest presented locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Trying meteorologist Zach Covey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds to gusts as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees and mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters. Shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
As a marketer, you want to reach everyone, adults, teens, millennials, but it's not like these groups all hang out in the same place, right? Actually wrong. They're all right here, listening to radio commercials just like this one. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM/FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You're not required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-984-8484. 800-984-8484. That's 800-984-8484.
Hayes Creek from Monroe's and Palm Beach, where you can find beautiful ladies 7 days a week, great atmosphere, and a 5-star menu. And coming up April 23rd, it's the Wizards Ball. You don't want to miss it. 500 cash prizes for the best costume in the house. Monroe's open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, and a great place to just hang your hat. And April 23rd, it's Monroe's, a Palm Beach Wizards Ball. Peace.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Police activity in Riviera Beach. Look out, it's a Broadway at West 12th Street. And in Westcom, seeing delays, accident taking up your right lane, Okeechobee Boulevard West, right at the Turnpike. Make sure you slow down for bicycles on your drive today. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
You're listening to the Penthouse Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1. You never know what's going to happen around here. It's always a Benihana away from something. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello. That makes no sense.
Okay. You know that. Freddie's here. What?
I found out, by the way, thank you for texting in again, John. So it's that X, it's like Christos.
Yeah.
And Alithos Anesti. So it does mean Christ has risen. Truly, he has risen. So I guess because you're doing the Greek Easter on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Okay.
So there you
it's
go.
a Benny of Hana.
It is a Benny of Hana.
Oh, when you say it sounds so nice. Time for a floor story? Look at that face.
Benny the
Hana.
Did you say
Wow. She's got violent, Jimmy. Yeah. Quick, pounding.
Been told that before.
Oh, boy. Oh, so we are going to start
I've never been told that.
with an update. Do you remember that woman? She was a Tampa woman, and you're not going to know her by name, but I'm going to tell her. Her name is Deanna Marie Stinson, but she was the one who went to the dark web to get a hitman to kill her ex-boyfriend's wife.
Yep. Right. I remember the story.
She just got sentenced. So, yeah, this happened, how long ago? Just a couple months ago, not that long ago.
It's been recent.
Yeah, so a few months ago. But, yes, this 51-year-old Tampa woman has been sentenced because of that to 6.5 years in prison for attempting to hire a hitman to kill her ex-boyfriend's wife.
I was going to say, it seems kind of light, doesn't it?
Yeah, for a murder attempt.
But check this. I agree with you. The U.S. District Judge Stephen Mary Day also ordered Deanna Marie Stinson to serve 3 years of supervised release and to pay more than $12,000 in restitution and a fine. To me, I'm with you. I think it's still just a slap on the wrist.
I don't think it's long enough.
I'm with you on that. And then when you go to realradio921.com on the Penthouse blog, you can always find it on our Facebook and our Twitter. Our handles there are Real Radio 921. We have a police chase. The juice wasn't on the loose, the goat was on the loose. They had a goat running around an apartment complex in Tallahassee police. They posted their video on Facebook. It also made its rounds on YouTube, and it is very amusing footage from the body camera of the foot chase that they had with this goat. So it is running around an apartment complex, and you can hear the officers. He was like, am I supposed to tackle a goat? Are you crazy?
Meh. Peace.
Sounds like a very peaceful goat. But it's funny because they have to deal with so many scary and dangerous things all the time, but this guy's afraid of its horns. He's like, that thing has pointy things. I'm from Jersey. We don't see goats.
Who wants to get stuck?
So the footage shows the officers chasing the goat, and this Benny Hill music needs to be playing in the background until it flees into a hallway, and finally they capture it, and they place the goat under arrest. You can seek it out.
Cuff my stuff.
And the video is titled The Arrest. Yeah, so it is of a goat. And then we have a Florida man who had to pee very badly. So he goes into a convenience store and he walks up to the bathroom and he realizes that the bathroom was locked. It is occupied. So then he walks into one of those beer caves and he's just kind of looking around, acting like he's going to purchase beer, and then nonchalantly faces the case of beers, unzips his pants, and urinates all over a case of beer.
That's terrible.
Terrible, I agree with you.
6 cases.
Yes. Well, it was at a Hop and Pop convenience store, and the Rockledge police. Where's Rockledge at, G-Man?
I would believe it's up north.
Okay.
As the crow flies south.
Well, this was all caught on surveillance video, and the store owner said that him urinating on the beer caused a total of $113.36 of damages of beers that could not be sold, because he said it went, I think he said it damaged 6 cases of beer because of that one urination. So, man, he must have been holding it for a long time. They were able to identify the man from his license plate, and then they made contact with him at his home on Wednesday night. So he made it 4 days before being caught.
And like you said before, he probably thought, hey, I got away with that.
And then, he was arrested on a misdemeanor charge of criminal mischief. And then you can also seek this out on realradio921.com. And it is of a Facebook post of a massive bluefin tuna. If you have not seen it yet, it has not been official. They have not officially announced that it broke the new state record for the largest tuna, but it probably will, because back in 2017, I think it was an 829-pound tuna. It's huge. And then this one is 832.2 pounds, caught off the coast of Destin, Florida at Harbor Walk Marina is what they brought this monster of a tuna in. I mean, this thing is, it's insane. It's insane how big this thing is. And if you want to check it out, 3 anglers went and got it. And this thing, they fought for almost 5 hours to reel this thing in. And seek it out, realradio921.com on the Penthouse blog. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 105 and 1105. 877-927-6969 is the number to call if you want to get involved in the program. We had a situation with Mike Tyson. He's on a plane from San Francisco to Florida. We got a little love, and it got a little out of hand.
Yeah, something else I got out of hand was Bill Murray. So we've heard, okay, he seems like he'd be such a cool dude, right? A cool dude to hang out with. He pops up on all these occasions, bachelor parties, weddings, whatever it is, bars. And he always just seems like he'd be a good time dude. But it's not his first time that he's kind of been called out for misbehaving on set. And I guess they are filming a movie. It's called Being Mortal. And this is actually an Aziz Ansari film. So Aziz Ansari and Seth Rogen are the ones behind this film. And they have had to suspend production of this film, Being Mortal. So as I mentioned, Aziz Ansari, who is starring, writing, and making his directorial debut on the film alongside with his partner, Yuri Henley, was not part of the complaint. And he probably is why he's suspending it, because he was kind of in trouble. He got in the mix of the whole Me Too thing, and it was something so dumb that happened to him.
Aziz, you're talking about.
Aziz Ansari, yeah. So he's probably like, all right, we're going to suspend this. I don't want anything. I don't want my name slung in the mud or anything like that.
I don't want any trouble.
I don't want any trouble. Nor was his co-star, Seth Rogen. No complaints against him. It's just been Bill Murray, and they're saying for inappropriate behavior.
But no more details? Because I read that earlier this morning, and I was, that doesn't give you a whole heck of a lot to go on.
Yeah, and I guess the complaint was filed last week. Production was halted on Monday, and a decision ultimately was made to suspend production going forward as the investigation continues and the next steps are decided on. They said cast and crew were told about the production being suspended last night in a letter that was sent to the studio, but we have no idea what they're talking about. I guess there was issues when he filmed Charlie's Angels with Lucy Liu.
Okay, years ago.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly what happened with that, but there's quotes of her saying, I stood up for myself and I don't regret it, when she's opening up about the altercation with her and Bill Murray. And there's been other issues with him on set as well, too. I know the guy who's the main guy from, and he directed a lot of films. He's no longer around, and he was in Ghostbusters. He was his friend.
Oh, I forget. I know who you're talking about. I can't picture him.
They had issues on the set of Ghostbusters, too, and what is his name?
Oh, we don't know his name.
I know, but it's going to drive me crazy. I know people will probably text right now. So, so it looks like he may be a handful on set.
Yeah, he might have some hand trouble. That's the way it's looking, which is not a great thing for Bill Murray, because you said he's got such a great reputation as being a fun guy, a lot of fun, interesting, and just the guy that you want to hang out with, have a beer, as Jimmy would say, and just kick back or grab a cigar. But to do stuff like that's inappropriate. There's no room for that. You can't do that.
But we don't know what it is. Like, what is the inappropriate behavior?
Well,
let's find out first.
Yeah.
It's got to be pretty something bad that if they're closing everything down, a movie. I mean, because that's a lot of money when they're shutting something down. Jimmy, you have somebody on hold?
Yeah, we got our buddy Chris on the line. Chris, welcome to the Penthouse.
What's going on Friday, everybody? What's up?
Hey, Chris, how are you, my friend? What's going on?
Good. No, nothing. Calling a couple things. Gee, about this treatment that you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
I would, for free, just to be part of such a wonderful application of your life, I would just do it for free. I'd like to be like an extra in the corner, or a guy on the street, or whatever like that.
I'm not going to have anything to say with this. You know what I mean? I don't know where this is going. This is something I haven't really worked on. There's been some changes in my life, so now I got some more free time. and I bumped into somebody. But if I have any say in it and they want an extra, Chris, I'll put you down. I'm going to try to get Franny to do a role to portray one of the girls in the movie. I think she'd be great for the role. And since I'm not in it, I think it'd be easy for her.
Yeah, I think she would be a leading role, of course. She's wonderful. I'm just looking at.
What about leading role? We're gonna throw in a movie.
Hey, settle down here, Chris.
Leading role. We're talking about a cameo. 6 minutes.
Harold Ramis. Thank you, Harold Ramis. Sorry.
Yes.
Harold Ramis. Thank you, texters.
Yes.
But I had another idea too. With the show, I understand your advertisers. You got Monroe's, you got Atlantis Motor Group, you got all this other Josephs. They all contribute to your show and everything. But for the movie, I figure you talk so much about them. I figure that what's the Wynn Casino and the other, what's the other one?
Well, you don't need sponsors when you do a movie. You don't need sponsors. The studio picks up the tab. They're not looking for sponsors. When you do a movie, it's not that.
Yeah, are you talking about like product placement or something?
Yeah, the Wynn wasn't around when this happened.
So much about them.
Yeah, this would be at Caesars.
So much about them.
Yeah, this was at Caesars. The Wynn wasn't even built then.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's long ago, huh?
It was in the 90s.
Yeah. 90s this is set? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, man.
Again, like I said, if it's a 10-step ladder, we're on step 1. Let's put it that way. Got a long way to go.
At least you're taking the steps.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. This guy's supposed to write the script for us. He's got to get, a couple things in order, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully we're trying to aim for mid-July to, try to start hitting the pavement and selling it.
Right. Not that I'm your friend or I love the show. I've been around a long time with you guys. The stories you tell are hysterical and so funny. I mean, I don't see how it couldn't be a great story, a great movie. Honest to God.
Oh, that's a very nice compliment that you give. And again, I'm on the radio just trying to tell some stories that are true, that have happened in my life. And I know I've lived a very abnormal life in a lot of ways and just like to share the good times. And again, at the time, they seemed normal, a lot of things. But as I get older and look around, I realize they weren't normal in so many ways. And we're trying to entertain you. That's it. We're trying to put a smile on your face. You know that, Chris.
This is just kind of funny that I would add something to the movie. But one thing, I don't know if you had it in there, was one story you have in Vegas was when you guys were up top and you were coming out of your rooms and you bet on the elevator. I think that's hysterical, that story.
Yeah, well, that could be thrown in. Yeah, that could definitely be thrown in. That is a good thing. I don't even know how I came up with that, but I came up with that where we would all throw out $100 and bet what elevator would come up. And then if you won, you ended up walking downstairs with $300. And if you lost, you were down $100. It was fun. But, and then when the people would get off the elevator, it was always crazy because it's a beautiful hotel. And they see, 3 guys dressed real nicely on their hands and knees looking up at the thing. So, but it was cool. It was fun. We ran with that for a while. But a lot of fun. I mean, betting on the golfers at the Wynn was fun. $50 a shot, who would hit the longest. That was fun, too. And then going to see the guys down at the buffet and mocking them or saying something to them like, what the hell are you doing? You don't really need pancakes. You just met a bad swing. And they look at you like, what the hell are you talking about? Then we would tell them we were just betting on you guys up top. So a lot of good times, brother. But we appreciate you listening. And I'm glad that you're back in the house.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, everything's good. I was listening to your, I might call into the other show later. I was listening to your rerun at 6 o'clock last night about some of the trades with the Jets and all. That one receiver I think you were talking about?
Yep. Call in today if you want. The Greek Zone, 12:30 a.m. And then we do a repeat of the first hour. It's Jimmy and I and a lot of special guests. We talk about, obviously, gambling, sports, cigars, tequila, Ferraris, pizza, all sorts of stuff on the Greek Zone. But we're going to run because we got to go to a break, brother, and then we'll be back.
Hey, Chris, can I put you on hold? I got a question for you. I got to talk to you off air.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. We'll come back with a Greek misspeak. I know we got a couple requests, too. And then after that, we'll end up going into Trifecta. And Franny's going to tell you what you can do this weekend. On the Penthouse coming up. Peace.
What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds could gust as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees and mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Don't be a dummy. Be the smartest person in the room by listening to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how Candace Owens was instantly red-pilled. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
The News Junkie is brought to you by Gordon and Partners. ForTheInjured.com, 561-333-3333.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is, I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
Hey, this is Franny from Real Radio. And the first time I stepped into Begin a New Med Spa and met with the patient coordinator over there, Sam, I told him, I said, I am about to turn 40 and I want to get into my 40s looking and feeling like I'm in my 30s. And he said, I got you. I work so hard in the gym to look good on the outside. So now it's time for me to work on what's on the inside. And that's why we decided that their Optimal Wellness program was a perfect fit for me. The program includes specialized testing. They're going to test my hormones, my nutrient levels, food sensitivities, all kinds of stuff. And then I get a program specifically designed for me. But I'm also going to check out their other things that they do because they offer laser hair removal, body contouring, all kinds of anti-aging treatments, and sexual renewal for both men and women. If you want to check out everything they have to offer, make sure you go to beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com. And they're super easy to find right in that Fresh Market Plaza off of Indiantown Road in Jupiter.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it. And pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, don't be fooled by other dealers up to trade-in amounts. Only Toyota Kia Vero Beach guarantees you $5,000 minimum for your trade. Plus, if your trade's worth more, we'll pay you more, $5,000 more. And if you owe more than your vehicle is worth, your clunker is all you need. No matter where you live, Stewart, Melbourne, Sebastian, Fellsmere, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, even West Palm, only Toyota Kia Vero Beach pays you more for your trade. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1. Online at VeroBeachPaysMore.com. That's VeroBeachPaysMore.com. $5,000 minimum towards new purchase, only vehicle condition, mileage, history, repairs, and other factors may affect value. See dealer for details.
Get ready for the Fresh Picked Pricing Event at Diamonds Direct, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct's already unbeatable value, plus an extra 20% off virtually everything. All wedding bands, earrings, pendants, bracelets, and of course, thousands of engagement rings. Plus, our top designers flying in with their entire collections just for you. It's the jewelry event of the spring, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton.
I tend to second-guess dinners with friends because they're often interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit Creon.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREON.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Police activity in Riviera Beach. Look out, it's a Broadway at West 12th Street. And in West Palm, seeing delays, accident taking up your right lane, Okeechobee Boulevard West, right at the Turnpike. Make sure you slow down for bicycles on your drive today. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
There's an app for everything. And I bet you have multiple apps on your phone just to order food, get a ride, or even find a date. But we made the iHeartRadio app your all-in-one app. Your favorite music, radio stations, and podcasts together, and all for free. Listen to your favorite radio station anywhere you want. Plus, all
And we are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse on a Friday. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a good day and enjoying yourself. Beautiful weather out there. And just enjoy the weekend. Later in the show, Franny will tell you what you could do this weekend that's in our area to maybe put a straw in your drink. Jimmy's here.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hey.
And it's time now for a Misspeak.
This is your Greek Misspeak review.
Play again tomorrow night in South Beach. Hopefully we get another W.
Look, it's a big W, I tell you.
She wanted to get separate rooms, and then I didn't hit on her. 3 o'clock in the morning, she opened my door and hit me with a pillow and asked me if I was playing for the other team. The name's Piddles. Then you throw Kyrie in there, and it's garbage can full of aspirins every day. Jeez Louise! Got a little bit more to give you, a little bit more kick in the pump.
I'm gonna kick your
Bob! Baby, what is going on? I'm your daddy.
Oh, daddy, yo.
Grammys had a little better ratings, but lowest, they said, ever. Better than last year.
This legitimately makes me confused, and you explaining all of that didn't make it much better.
But Harden's he's malcontent.
What is happening?
You can talk about this topic until, you know what? The moon falls out of the cheese.
That's it, I'm getting out of here.
Adios, amigos. Thank you.
Oh, boy. And we have a request. And do we go this far back with the request? We have that number?
158, right?
Yeah. Oh, we do? Okay. I didn't know how many we had. How many misspeaks were in the can?
Oh, but now I'll tell you.
That was the current one is 164.
Oh, all right. So we're pushing it. All right. So we have on the text line 47142. They started off with Real Radio. That's what you have to do if you want to send us a text. It says, "Happy Friday. Good luck tomorrow with your dancing.
Yeah.
We will be there to watch." Oh, boy.
I'm going.
Could we get misspeak number 158, please? Of course you can.
All right. Here you go.
This is your Greek Misspeak review.
I have somebody who does call me Peaches, which I think is very enduring, by the way.
Enduring, huh?
Yeah, very nice.
Life is not always about enduring.
Keep it locked in all the time to us. We will put you at Feel Great.
Wow, very well said, Captain.
Well, you should email them or call them. Call the MB Studios today in New York.
Oh, my God. What is that?
Enjoy yourself, and let's get a cigar stewing and a steak. How's that sound?
That sounds horrible.
Beautiful place. I got to tell you, the place is just tremendous. 2 stories. I mean, everything, when you first walk in, just well-groomed building. Got a full show ahead of you with a lot of jam and Jew. Mazel tov! Greek Fest, right here at St. Cathedral Church.
I think you're wrong.
Really, yeah. You got to take off the day for your birthday. You coming out?
I didn't understand a word you said.
Oh, my goodness.
I was thinking Sabatoto on me.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, people.
Toto.
That's right. You won't get this anywhere else, baby.
That is a fact.
I'm going to do my I Dream of Genie stand right now.
I thought this was. There you go.
Well,
didn't even know that.
Well, that's when you grant a wish.
Oh.
But when you're sitting there asking for the wish, you put your hands on your
got
hips.
it.
And then
Stick out your chest?
Yeah, and then you go, because you're the genie. That's why. Genie in a bottle. I want to rub you the right way. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back with a trifecta. Franny's going to tell you what to do this weekend, and I'm going to tell you how to fall in love with somebody you know.
Oh, HR's on the line.
Download the app and then take us anywhere. Except maybe there. Get it from your app store. Search for iHeartRadio.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Tovey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds could gust as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees and mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast all week, Democrats are terrified that they are going to lose the midterm election. So now they're moving back to bribing you to get your vote. That's right, with a lot of government programs. I'll give you the list. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Owen. I'm a cigarette.
Do you like being a cigarette?
No, I don't. Not really into killing thousands of people. Sorry, no filter.
Right.
What's your sign?
Pisces?
I'm a Cancer. Cigarette joke. But seriously, I do cause cancer. And heart disease. And strokes. I could go on forever. Unlike the people who smoke me.
The average smoker lives 10 years less than non-smokers. Quit today. Find out how at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast all week, Democrats are terrified that they are going to lose the midterm election. So now they're moving back to bribing you to get your vote. That's right, with a lot of government programs. I'll give you the list. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
If you're a small business, there are lots of choices when it comes to your internet and technology needs. But when you choose Comcast Business Internet, you choose the largest, fastest, reliable network. You choose advanced security for total peace of mind. And you choose fiber solutions with speeds up to 10 gigs available to more small businesses than any other provider. That's virtually everywhere we serve. The choice is clear. Get unbeatable business solutions from the most innovative company. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet and advanced security for $60 a month for 24 months with a 2-year agreement. And now with more speed to help keep all your connected devices running. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 6/21/22. Requires EcoBill and autopay. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet and Comcast Business Security Edge customers only. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Most innovative based on American Business 2021 Gold Stevie Award.
This is Matt Crowder live at the gas station on 41st Street reporting on those skyrocketing gas prices. Excuse me, miss, are you buying less gas now because of the high prices?
Oh, I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute, are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Well, does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, well, there you have it. Stop paying full price for gas. Download the free Get Upside app and get real cash back every time you buy gas. This is Matt Crowder, Radio News Network. Download the free Get Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code HYBRID for a $5 bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code HYBRID for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code HYBRID. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, talks about timeshare cancellation.
If I could help everybody that has been lied to when buying a timeshare, I would. But the honest truth is I can't. And those that are telling you that they can without knowing the specifics of your timeshare, well, they're lying too. But if you were misled when buying a timeshare, if you were told your timeshare was a great investment or your maintenance fees would never go up, I might be able to help. 10 years ago, I was sued for millions of dollars by a timeshare giant in federal court with everything to lose. My home, my money, my kids' future. But I fought. I won because I fought for what was right, helping folks that have been lied to cancel their timeshare. Unfortunately, we can't help everyone, but I guarantee you if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155. 800-656-1155.
I tend to second-guess dinners with friends because they're often interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit Creon.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREON.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
West Palm accident taking up your right lane. Look out for delays Okeechobee Boulevard West at the Turnpike. And we do have police activity in Riviera Beach. Avoid the area Broadway at West 12th Street. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. New blinds or shades? Blindster.com.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend and have a good weekend ahead of you. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Francis is here.
Hey.
And it's our time for our last trifecta of the week.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
I remember this date if you're an NFL fan, May 12th. That is, be here before you know it. That is the week after the Derby. And the NFL will release their schedules for the upcoming season. I know all the fans want to see when their teams are playing and who they're playing. So our Miami Dolphins will find out on May 12th our schedule. And I know a lot of people will be all over that. And then the Marlins did something they haven't done in 2 years. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals last night. They won 5-zip. And you could hear that game on 12:30 The Zone. If you are a Florida Marlin fan and you're looking for the Marlins, that's where you can always find the Marlins on 12:30 The Zone. And last night in the NBA, Memphis Grizzlies were down 26 points in the third quarter, one of the greatest comebacks ever, and they ended up coming back on the Minnesota Timberwolves. A-Rod's part owner, he was on the sidelines there. Memphis went on a 21-0 run, and the coach of Memphis from Minnesota never called timeout. Just let them go up and down the court. Terrible coaching. You got to stop that. You got to really put a little bit of take a timeout, break up the rhythm, make the teams think about what's going on. He just let them play. Memphis came all the way back, and that might have been the whole series. I don't know if Minnesota can come back. That's a young team after they did something like that. And hats off. We'll give them love to the Florida Panthers. They won again last night. They're 12th in a row, and they seem to have the best record in the NHL, and people are talking for the first time ever a possible Stanley Cup coming to South Florida. That'd be great if the Panthers could do it. Hats off, Panthers. I hope you guys keep winning and staying hot and putting the puck in the net. And that is your last trifecta of the week. Peace.
Just a reminder, you got about 20 more minutes that you can go to realradio921.com, and right there is going to come up a thing for a keyword, right? So put in this hour's keyword, pay, P-A-Y, at realradio921.com, realradio921.com. As soon as you go there, boop, this pop-up's going to come up, and you're going to put it right in there, and you could be in a running for $1,000. Also, there's all kinds of ways you can get a hold of the show. You can always contact us via me, email, jimmy@realradio921.com. You can text us, 47142 is the text number. You have to start that text off with Real Radio. But another way is if you've got the latest iHeartRadio app and you search for Real Radio 921, make us your favorites. In the middle, there's a little microphone icon there. And if you press on that microphone icon, you can leave us a message just like this.
I used to work in a pizzeria that was owned by a friend of mine. He was Greek. And one day his girlfriend called the shop. So I said, "Hey Pete, your reason for living is on the phone." And he replied with, "The bank is calling?"
Ka-ching. Sounds familiar.
It does. It
So
does.
there's all kinds of ways you can get onto the show. And that's just another one. And if you don't swear, we'll put it on the air just like that.
I love it.
If you don't swear, we'll put it on the air.
And I got another request for a misspeak, number 99. And while
All right.
Jimmy is getting that for you, I'll let you know what we got going on the blog.
I'll get it for you.
I know you will. Real Radio 921.
HR's on the phone.
Real Radio 921.
HR's on the phone.
I never say that. So why are you looking at me? Real Radio. He loves it. Jimmy's always the good guy. I'm the bad guy here. RealRadio921.com on the Penthouse blog. I have a few things. We've got the Florida stories of the guy taking a leak inside of the beer cave. Also, you can watch a goat take Florida police on a chase. You can see that massive 832-pound bluefin tuna. If you did not see this, I posted this at the end of yesterday's show. You have that, the Cash Me Outside girl not wanting to be called the Cash Me Outside girl.
Don't call me that.
Danielle Bergoli. She goes on a rant. If you've not seen her rants and you're missing out on a 7-minute rant, I know you're like, man, I really want to see it. Well, now you can. RealRadio921.com. And then, of course, we have Greek's Graham Girl of the Day. I know this was something that they took on with Luke back in the day. Love Docs went on call and Dano and Nutter, and it is a tradition that we want to keep on going on Real Radio. So you can seek all that out. Always linked up to our Facebook and our Twitter page. And then, yes, we did have a text that said, "Can I hear the best?" They said the best misspeak ever. Number 99.
Wow. All right, here you go.
There it is.
This a lot to live up to.
Your Greek Misspeak Review.
This is going to be like probably 99.9 other tips.
Really? It's amazing.
Oh, that'd be hot. Talk about a modern man.
What happened?
And if you could put a smile on somebody's face or make them think about something that's bothering them, that's our job.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, hold a pole. Tie a pole to your ass.
Oh, boy, I got to tell you, that sounds awful.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game no matter what. I mean, that's why the point spread was 2. And hopefully the Heat come out on head.
I'm glad he said head.
Johnny C, got any news on this Hyangus hurricane?
What the hell is he talking about?
It's just so different than what it is.
Really?
I know a lot of guys who work in the liquor street. Open up a bottle of champagne, they might have opened up.
I don't understand.
Earl, I'm going to say his first year in endorsements. You know, I'm going to save $3 to fill in my $1,000.
What?
How's that?
Well said.
Yes, all of it.
Nice.
All of it well said.
Now, this week in Queens, New York, there was a story that was not a great story, but it is a movie that's going to happen, I'm sure. It's a very sad story where a mom who had 2 children, married, she was dead. She got stabbed like 60 times. When you first heard the story, and I heard it through a couple of my friends, it's all over the place, New York Post, and then also Rover was even talking about it, and Rover said from the beginning, and Rover, I give him credit. He's a lot like Johnny used to be. When he hears these stories, there's always something more. And there was something more, where right away when they think when a woman disappears or gets killed, it's the husband. Well, this woman turned out she was having an affair with her handyman for 2 years. 2 years she was having an affair with her handyman. And then her handyman and her got into a big argument. And then he tells her to leave. She tells him to leave. And then he goes on this, goes crazy, stabs her, and cuts her up and puts her in a bag. And there's a video of him carrying the bag down the street like 4:30 in the morning. And just a sad story of a This woman was married with 2 kids, and like I said, I'm sure this is going to become a movie. And who would have ever thought something like this, a handyman for 2 years, and she's got an affair going on? That's a long time. And again, right away, they thought maybe the husband, which a lot of times it is, or the wife, when somebody's disappearing or somebody gets obviously brutally murdered. That's what they look for. But, man, I heard the story. I was like, wow, this is so sad. Then I hear more and more about it, and it's a handy guy, and she's having an affair for
off
2
and on
years.
and yeah, for 2 years. And so, I mean, they have that video that you can see it because he's like, it's in a hockey bag. He's dragging her down like Metropolitan Avenue and then dumping it at the end of a long trail. But they said that a trail of blood led back to the house.
Yeah. Like, what are you thinking?
And it was just a very gruesome murder. I mean, that is a murder of passion right there when you stab somebody over 60 times.
Of course. Yeah.
And,
I mean,
yeah,
just,
it's a terrible story.
Yeah. And just like when you first heard, you said, oh, mother or 2, it's so sad. And then I would never think, you know what, she's having an affair with the handyman in 2 years that was in the house. And I guess that he knew where the key was. And that's what they originally thought. Like, you know, somebody had to do this. The police got involved, and obviously they caught him. But yeah,
he's being held without bail on second-degree murder charges. And at the request of his attorney, he was placed on suicide watch, and he's due back in court next week, where he faces 25 years to life in prison.
Brutal.
Yep, very, very brutal.
This weekend, there's a lot going on, and what Franny has done for us over, I would say, the last year or 2, she puts together things that you guys can possibly do. Always makes great suggestions. And also, this week's even bonus. It's someplace where you can see Frances herself.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with one I didn't mention earlier. If you're seeking a job, I know most of this we want to have fun, right? But this has been something that's been going on the past couple weekends. In fact, on Sunday, and I think it would be a fun place to work if you're looking to it, but they are hiring. They're doing those job fairs at the I Think Financial Amphitheater tomorrow from 10 to 2. You can head on over there. They are hiring for the 2022 season, which kicks off in a month, by the way. They're looking for all kinds of people: box office, sustainability, usher, security, bartenders, everything there that they're looking for, as I mentioned, tomorrow and Sunday. So tomorrow 10 to 2, Sunday from 12 to 4. So go on out if you're looking for a permanent, it's going to be part-time or seasonal, because like you said, they are starting their season next month, but it sounds like a fun place to work. I know a couple girls who cocktail over there and they love it. And then we will get into the fun stuff going on. We have the Green Street Car Show. That's tomorrow from 12 to 4. That is going to be at the lawn at Proper Grit, which is right in front of the Ben Hotel. It's a gorgeous hotel in downtown West Palm Beach. This is a free event, and they're going to showcase over 30 electrical cars. I didn't even know that had that many electrical cars.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so if you're into that.
This is the year for it, too. Because I've been reading a lot of news about them.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm not quite as surprised, only because what I've been reading.
And I'm guessing the weekend makes sense because Earth Day is today. In fact, there is an Earth Day celebration in St. Lucie tomorrow from 10 to 5 at the Oxbow Eco Center. They have live music, interactive exhibits, food, art, activities, all kinds of stuff for kids. If you're like, man, I really want to get my fitness on, I want to do a race, you got a Spartan Sprint weekend. Spartan is here. They had their first Spartan race in our Palm Beach County area just a handful of years ago, and I did it. I've done it a couple times. It's really fun. This is going to be tomorrow and Sunday at the Burt Aronson South County Regional Park. Now, a sprint with the Spartan, so they're not going to have the Beast or the Supers. That is their smaller one, which is typically just a little over 3 miles. If you can do that, it's a great time. It's like a 5K, a few obstacles in between. Then we got the South Florida Sweet Corn Fiesta. Not only is it going to be everything corn, they're going to have music and all kinds of fun stuff, vendors, but they're also going to have the top-ranked competitive eaters from around the nation to gather in for the corn eating championship title.
Don't you take that championship away from me.
Nope.
At the Yesteryear Village Sunday, that is happening, and it sounds like a good time, and it's an inexpensive live music, food, fun, learning for the whole fam. $10 for adults, $5 for kids. There's going to be rides there too. So I guess they set it up kind of like the fair as well. Free parking, games, contests, music, entertainment, all the fun stuff.
What does that have any cornhole?
Maybe. They should.
They should.
They should. If you like Kansas, you can see them in Fort Pierce.
Dustin to win.
Tonight at 8 o'clock, Kansas will be at the Sunrise Theater. Launched in 2020 as a celebration of the 40th anniversary of the massive hit album, Point of No Return, the band will perform the album in its entirety during its stop and it sounds like a good time. They say tickets start a little hefty, $83 plus taxes, but it is an intimate venue, and it's Kansas, so
yeah, it's Kansas.
It's Kansas. There you go. And then what else do I got? My Fair Lady, we'll skip that. Josh Blue. I don't know
Josh Blue.
Josh Blue. If you
get a chance to see this dude.
Great. He was just on the recent NBC's America's Got Talent. He won Last Comic Standing back in 2006. He is hilarious. Howie Mandel even gives him the 2 thumbs up. He said this is a year of Josh Blue. He is at the Palm Beach Improv. I know he had shows last night. He's got 5 shows in total, so he's performing today and tomorrow. Tickets cost $25 plus taxes and fees. And of course, as always, there is a 2-drink minimum. But if you have never seen this guy and you want a good laugh, I highly recommend Josh Blue. And then, yes, the Cajun Crawfish and Music Festival in Jupiter. It's the 4th annual Cajun Crawfish and Music Festival. It returns to Abaco. It's what it sounds like. It's celebrating the culture and traditions of Louisiana through food, music, cocktails, dance. It's a really good time. They're even going to have a crawfish eating contest at 1 o'clock. Admission is $5. The festival hours, they start today or tonight at 4 o'clock, goes until 10, and then tomorrow all day. You got 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. There's going to be great live music. I'll be there tending bar all day tomorrow.
And dancing, maybe.
I'll be popping by today, too, to make sure everything's good. I got the staff all set up for the bar. And yes, and they possibly may be dancing on the stage around noon.
Oh, you got to bring some video from Monday.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, bring some for the blog.
As
Do your job. I mean, you want to talk about blowing up the internet.
There is a possibility. I want to know how I can get into this crawfish eating contest.
I'm sure you just asked somebody.
I'm in. I know Jay Cashmere from WPTV is going to be in there. I want to get in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys, well, I know you don't do seafood or anything, Jimmy and Greek. I doubt it. Crawfish is one of those things you either love it or you don't.
Oh, I love
it's
crawfish.
A lot.
Oh, of course.
It's a lot of work for a little.
HR's on the phone.
It's a lot of work for a little meat, but
that's the thing.
And this is the way you got to do it. This is the way that real crawfish, and that's how I do it. Because when you boil them, you know what I'm gonna say. You boil them with all the spices and seasoning, or it's a boil, a crawfish boil. All the goodness. You can put sausage in there.
Ooh.
It's delicious.
That's
Potatoes,
right.
corn. But when you're done, you tear it off from the body, the head, the tail, and
Yeah.
then you take the meat out of the tail.
Okay, everybody quiet.
And then you gotta suck the head of the crawfish, because that's where all the juices go from the crawfish. That's how it's
talking.
That's how it's done.
Mazel tov.
If you're listening, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, they know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what you're talking about. Wow, that'd be a great event. What time is that? I might have to go by. What time is the crawl fishing contest?
And Jimmy, do you want to plug your event one more time before?
Sure, yeah. I will let everybody know a great event that's going to be happening tomorrow at the Port St. Lucie Community Center, right across from Town Hall there. Super easy. Obviously tomorrow, Saturday, April 23rd. It's going to be going on from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is a Be Well Health and Wellness Expo being put on by Team Miranda Strong. It is a free healthy cooking demo is going to be going on, educational workshops including oral hygiene, nutrition, CPR demonstration, proper use of inhalers, EpiPens, healthy meal choices, so much more. Bring the kids. They're going to have story time and character appearances with the kids. It's a free event. And Team Miranda, by the way, is an agency that is bringing awareness for asthma. The Treasure Coast Food Bank will also be there, so if you bring some non-perishable items, they'll give you a free raffle ticket. And 772-201-3636 for more info. If you don't get that and it's too quick, I know we're running out of time here, always email me, Jimmy@realradio921.com. I can give you some more information on the side, too. But, yeah, it's a great event for the whole family. So that's at Port St. Lucie Community Center tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Awesome.
There it is, boys and girls. Another bow on this basket for you. Don't forget Greek Easter. So if you see me this weekend, you want to give me an envelope, I will take it for the Greeks. Jimmy, how much time we got left?
We got 2 minutes.
Okay, time for us to go around the horn. First thing we want to do is thank the audience, because without you, there's no us. Thank you so much. And don't forget tomorrow, Monroe's. That's right, they have their Wizards Ball. Woo! Harry Potter, take a back seat and get a lap dance. Stop down there tomorrow. Have a great time. $500 in cash and prizes. It's the Wizards Ball at Monroe's of Palm Beach, #1 entertainment establishment in Palm Beach County.
Jimmy, have a $500 costume contest there too.
Yeah.
And I think some raffles going on as well.
Yep, raffles and $500 in cash up there.
Nice.
Jimmy, great job as always. Thank you for your help behind the scenes. Great Greek misspeak. Thank you so much for everything you do behind the scenes and on the microphone.
Well, thank you very much, Greek. Thank you very much, Franny. And thank you for listening. Hey, quick reminder, too. The prizes don't stop, especially Sunfest. We're going to have a pair of Sunfest tickets given away this afternoon on the News Junkie.
Nice.
So pay attention to them. They'll have another pair for you as well. So have yourself a great weekend, everybody. And we'll talk to you manana on Monday. That made no sense.
Manana and Monday.
And Monday.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
you'll be on the
and Monday.
locker room.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
And
Thanks.
Monday.
Thanks for making it make sense.
No problem.
Franny, great job as always. Thank you so much for everything you do with the blog. You do a great job every day. You carry the torch for us in the studio, outside. You represent. You do a great job. Thank you so much. Behind the scenes, you bring joy to, and you brought a lot of heat today, actually. Kept it a little warm in here because it was cold.
It's getting warmer now.
Yeah, well, they fixed it. They just did. They finally fixed the thermostat.
And we found out the thermostat is outside on another side in another building way over there.
I found out where it is.
Did you?
I'll get a key.
Okay, perfect.
But it is locked up, correct?
Yeah, it is.
It is like, what? Why are you walking away? I don't understand. But no, thank you guys. It was a fun show. It's Friday. Let's get this weekend started. Let's kick its ass.
Let's
kick some ass.
Yeah.
Let's kick some ass. Let's hope I find that girl in Delray for 500. And if you dance, please send a video.
I will not.
People will love to see it.
Jimmy, you got parting words.
Yeah, if you can't put honey on a banana, put jelly on the jam. Have a great weekend, everybody. God bless. Stop the bone. Peace.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real Radio wants to provide the assist for your summer plans by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9:05 a.m. to 5:05 p.m. Take that keyword and enter it on our website at realradio921.com. Then wait for your phone to ring from a number you won't recognize. If it does, answer it, because that's how you get $1,000 in your hand. This contest presented locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Hey there, everyone. I'm CBS 12 Storm Track meteorologist Zach Covey. As we go throughout the afternoon hours, a wind advisory remains in effect for those of you east of I-95. Winds could gust as strong as 35 miles per hour. We'll have daytime high temperatures today between 80 and 83 degrees and mostly sunny skies.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Don't be a dummy. Be the smartest person in the room by listening to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how Candace Owens was instantly red-pilled. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Mr. and Mrs. Flavor, thank you for joining us.
Great to be here. I'm Barry, the flavor of berry.
I'm Janet. I'm bitter.
And I understand your son is the flavor menthol?
Yes, he's the menthol in a menthol cigarette.
He's such a disappointment. Out there getting people addicted, being used by big tobacco to target black people. He could have been a lozenge.
Menthol cigarettes are harder to quit than regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-568-2790. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-568-2790. That's 800-568-2790. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-568-2790.
Find more jobs on thenewmonster.com. Jobs for night owls, early risers. Jobs for people who do their best thinking in the morning, or the evening, or the shower, or with TV cameras pointed in their face. Jobs for people who like the way they look in scrubs, or in cowboy hats, or tool belts. Even jobs for people who think they have a voice for radio. With more advice and jobs for career switchers, new grads, and digital nomads, Monster has all you need to find the right fit. Go to thenewmonster.com or download our app today.
This week on RVER, sponsored by Progressive Insurance. I'm sorry, I can't operate on that vehicle.
But doctor, you took an oath.
That RV, it's my son's RV.
Oh, doctor, isn't there anything you can
I'm not a miracle worker, Sheila. I'm an RV surgeon, trained to save the lives of large injured recreational vehicles, which is definitely a real profession.
When your RV really needs saving, Progressive has you covered. See if you could save with a leader in RV insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms.
Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group,